Salute to D Twins always. Waste that live. I'm watching it right now. Watching it on the phone right now. The one that's 44 minutes, I'm watching. That's interesting. Jonas! My God. Yo, welcome to Stand on the Media, man. Salute to the Stand on the Media family out there. What it do, what it is, what it ain't, what it might be. Man, CS2 Back is having technical difficulties over there, it seems. Boy, I had this bitch in the holster ready to go, pack up. What up? I can't hear you. You gotta come talk to me. They understand. All right, good looking, my nigga. Good looking. Yeah, man. So, yeah, he had technical difficulties. So the video I got is playing right now, and that's the one I got in the queue. Or maybe I don't. Because this one says 44 minutes. The one I got in the queue is an hour and some change. So you telling me that one got clipped? I mean, it looked like it's the same goofy looking face that I'm... Yeah, looking goofy in this one. Yeah, it's the same one. So we're going to rock to this one. And then Flakko going to jail or about to get arrested. I don't know. Byron, I'm going to let Byron Blake break it down because I don't really know nothing about none of that. So we're going to watch it together. Tanya, Karen G, salute, Queen. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. Shantae Cooper, what's up, Queen? Miss Inglewood Blue, how did I skip you? You dig what I'm saying? You like how that rhyme? I'm good at what I do. How you doing, Queens? Appreciate y'all pulling up to the live and showing support always. I appreciate the support. I really do. Let me get to my live and get out of this Crater Faces live or video, whatever this is he got going on. So I can, interact with the chat more in real time because the computer be lagging, but my phone be on point. So yeah, we're gonna get to this video right away. Just in case he clips it, whatever the F is going on. But he's having technical difficulties over there. Let's pray for his internet service because I desperately want to react to him in real time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let me get that video on over there and all that. I think I'm gonna put me right here, because you know how these snakes do. They get you clipped because they don't like what you're saying. So I think I'll put me right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll put me right there. Yeah, though. Let's get to this content, though. Real nigga shit. I gotta wait 5 minutes. I just be cussing. Like, I don't give a damn about the monetization. That's crazy. Tell me if the volume levels is good and everything, y'all.
Man, I ain't shaved a nut.
Me either, but I still...
We're gonna get this in today. Every now and then, you gotta spank the kids, man. Why? I don't know why.
That nigga sniffling.
Let's get everybody in here. You on the Hunter Show YouTube channel.
Said lock Flakko ass.
We got the little dude, Brick Baby.
Little dude, damn.
He's steadily woofing.
What's up, Inglewood?
The crazy part about it is, All you guys watching me for a couple years.
Man, you're going to have to wait, Crater Face. Salute to my guy, Chemo. You know what I'm saying? Important, notable mentions have to happen before we listen to you, Crater Face. So, Chemo, salute to the chat. Salute to the mods. Salute to everybody that's watching the live, whether if you're in the chat or not, man. Salute to you, man. Y'all more important than what Crater Face has to say, but we will be here to be entertained. So let's get entertained.
Years accused Brick Baby of being caught with a assault rifle on June 23rd, 2023. All you guys heard Brick Baby deny it, even to a.
But here's the thing, though. You got caught on wiretap, and you lied about it, and you keep lying about it. You got caught on federal wiretap, sir. Let me record this. I think I'm going to do a video to this and everything. Let's go.
A point where I had him crying on No Jumper. Remember, he was sitting on the couch, sniveling and crying, talking about he gonna put Kill Squad in the streets and all this old crazy stuff. And I don't know how WACK. The thing was, he didn't know how WACK knew. He didn't know because by the time he got to the substation and called, people telling him WACK is on Clubhouse, saying you got caught with a K. That's what he's saying. So in his head, he like,
am I the only one that constantly gets disturbed by them big ass glasses, them goddamn glasses? Am I the only one that be getting annoyed by them glasses? I'm just saying, you see mine, right? They're not as annoying as it's crazy. They annoy the shit out of me. Trips, salute to you, Trips. So instead of getting his own paperwork, he reads. That's what I'm talking about. Where is the Main Street paperwork? And where the fuck did you get them glasses from? Where? I need a pair. This is crazy.
Like, how WACK know about what just happened?
Because you working.
I used to always tell him, yo, Brick, your girl like a lot of Paru up in her. She know. She like that rolling neighborhood 20s up in her too. She know. She know. But nevertheless, Brick, I called out the date, the year, and you denied it. See, one thing about WACK, I don't make accusations with.
Yes, you called out the date and the year on open cases, and you wanted Brick Baby to say, you got me. Let's talk about the open case that I have, WACK. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard, bro. And some of these people on the other side, not my people, and I'm not standing on the media people, y'all rock solid and smart as shit. But I'm talking about the dummies over there, the minions. They hear that shit and be like, yo, WACK, that's true, man. That's right. You sure did. You sure did put him on the spot about an open case. How dare he not talk about that open case? How dare he?
Without the documentation. And a lot of y'all say things and it lets us know, us older cats that been around, who never heard of you dudes, never knew who you guys were.
Look like
you guys
you
were
ready to
never
cut his
part
hair.
of the conversation. When we was out here.
Nigga, you was Suge's driver. No, I'm lying. I'm giving you too much credit. You was the trucker, right? The trucker. The fuck are you talking about?
Kicking in doors and opening doors and really conducting real business. Y'all wasn't part of the conversation. A lot of y'all come in way later after you got to know somebody way later, and then you try to tie yourself into them.
Isn't that
like
how it
you was
always
there
works,
the whole
though?
time. No.
Let's do it.
I've never heard of a Brick Baby. The only, the other name we heard is the boy that unalived Nipsey Hussle. We knew who he was. We seen him around. We knew who he was. But we never heard of you. Why? Even Lush, when I got at Lush, I said, Lush, you don't know Brick Baby from the LA streets. You know Brick Baby from Atlanta. From Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a few documents that I got.
We know you from Vegas. You claim Pacoima, but you live in Vegas. What's your point? I'm trying to understand it. What are we getting at it? See how he plays semantics, y'all? And if you ain't careful, you won't catch it. But all this nigga do is play semantics, wordplay, spins on shit, making over exaggerating shit, putting 2 on the 10, making something that ordinary people wouldn't even scoff at, making it bigger than what it is. That's what he does. That's his play. All you gotta do is just keep holding his ass accountable. He sound dumb as shit right now. I'm just letting you know.
That I may not want to show on this go round. Because it's about your family. Yeah, Brick, your family's in heavy law enforcement. You got a stepdaddy or a granddaddy or something that's high ranking.
I swear, Inglewood Blue, I fucking hate those glasses. I hate those glasses. I wanna buy this nigga a pair of glasses to take those dumbass glasses off. Cause I hate those glasses.
To LAPD, sheriffs and all that. So, it's a lot of things we're gonna cover. You lied to Adam. You told Adam you needed bail. The federal documents say you didn't have a bail. They let you out. They let you go. See, Brick, today, we're gonna go over the little content you ran on me. And then I'm gonna dissect everything. See, everything you wanna accuse me of verbally, I'm gonna show the actual paperwork on you physically. We're gonna touch on a few things. You mentioned Stutterbox. You mentioned Stutterbox's car being shot up, one of his phantoms. You mentioned that I had a conspiracy to commit murder charge for that, for his car being shot up.
No, kidnap. To commit kidnapping murder. They caught you on wiretap. Remember, you was calling Dale Dog? When you be saying that classic line, I talked to Dog. Yeah, see, you was trying to get in contact with Dale Dog, remember? And he wouldn't take your call because he didn't want to talk to the whack boy because he knew something was wrong with your rat ass. So he didn't take the call. Remember, Mark Stevens even said it. So he lying too? Shaq's ex-manager and cousin, he lying on you too. Everybody lying on you. The paperwork lying on you. Mark Stevens lying on you. Greg Kading's lying on you. Stutterbox lying on you. If Dale Dog was here, he'd say the same thing. I guess he lying on you. Everybody lying on CS2 back. He was not caught on federal wiretap trying to commit kidnapping murder, giving up the information. That's crazy. How insane can you be, bro? Everybody know it was you. We all know it. And you just gonna keep lying. He gonna take that shit to the grave with him.
This was what you're saying. Brick.
Not just Brick is saying, the paperwork is saying, the courts is saying, the people involved is saying this. Everybody's saying it. Not just Brick, everybody.
You like 37. You was probably 17 years old when Stutterbox's car got shot up. That happened in 2005, Brick. Now, I tell y'all, a lot of these people call themselves gang members was never around when the gang banging and when the real politics was going on in these LA streets on the build of what it is today. They wasn't around when we was creating the Nipsey Hustles. They wasn't around. You can't go back and hear their name on a rap song. You can't go back and see them in a video. You can't go back to no blog on YouTube and see anybody remotely talking about these dudes. Brick Baby, for one, when we do the research on you, Brick Baby, you was claiming another hood, Harlem 30 Crib. That's not an NAC neighborhood. They ain't fall up under the the neighborhood thing. They tell you they the original
It's raining
Crips.
out here. I done fucked my shoes up in the mud.
And then I guess you start hanging around the 6-0s. You end up getting shot because you walking down the street not knowing what's going on, lame to the game, and then you run to Atlanta.
Great question. What does any of this shit got to do? Why does it matter? What does any of that have to do with you being in that paperwork? What does any of this have to do with anything? What? My daughter 21. But if she read the paperwork, she gonna read that CS2 back is you, and you part of the case. The age of the person doesn't change the charges that are being alleged that you did, the snitching that you did. What does any of this have to do with anything? Deflect, deflect, deflect.
You don't do what a loca do. Stay here and handle your wax. This is why it ain't never been a retaliation for you getting bust on why you wasn't nobody over there. Two, you ran to Atlanta. Everybody. I said, Lush, stop fronting like you heard a brick in these LA streets. Nah. He said, nah, Wack, you right. I heard a brick in Atlanta. Lil Woody said, yeah, Brick lived across the street from my grandmama or my auntie. Brick, let's knock it off, bro. You ain't that. You ain't all this squabbling up. We don't know nothing about that. All the homies tell me about you in the bounty was he knew how to keep his mouth shut. You told on yourself when you so-called exposing Crip Mac, talking about, nigga, you got ran when we was in the county together. How another neighborhood getting ran when another neighborhood is there? That mean you being a good boy bounded down over there sitting on the bunk. Can't no Paru get ran in front of me. You got to run us both. This is just, see, if y'all listen to him, he'll tell on himself. I'm gonna let y'all listen to him, and then I'm gonna read his documents. See, one thing about it, they say a lot about Wack, but they can't produce nothing on me. I'm probably the most loudest, credible, most successful dude in this blog and podcast world that come from where I come from. Nobody.
Yes,
Not
man.
Adam, not academics, Joe Buttons maybe, Noriega, Gilly. Them probably the only ones who has the lifespan that I have in this game, knowing what I know about this industry and these streets. You get what I'm saying?
What the fuck? What does that have to do with the cost of tea in China? What is he talking about? Like, why are we here? Please tell me why we're here. It's simple, bro. You got caught on wiretap. We need to see that paperwork, sir. We can get the brick baby after. Let's do one rat at a time. Let's work with you first. Let's see that paperwork. That's what we're requesting. Your paperwork, sir. If you ain't did nothing wrong, produce the paperwork. You know, the discovery, the stuff that we don't have. Get that. Can you get that? Let's put it all to rest. That's it. All you gotta do is you can put all this to rest. Just get the discovery, get the real paperwork, get your attorney, get somebody, whoever helped you on that case, bring them to the table to clear it up. You an exposure. It should be easy peasy for you to clear this up. This is what you do. I thought nobody bigger than the program. That's all I'm trying to understand. Are you bigger than the program? Because that's what it sounded like. It sounded like you trying to give him all your accolades, but you ain't even do none of them accolades you talking about. Bro, you the nigga on the outside of shit. But acting like you rub elbows with niggas, you kiss their ass, and then when you get away from it, you big bragging about what you did. You putting 2 on the 10. We know your whole game. You already been exposed, bro. Ain't nobody believe this shit you talking about. And them glasses are entirely too fucking big. It's all I'm saying.
But the rest of these dudes,
Paperwork
like Brick
party,
Baby and the rest
Ghost
of these
Bandera,
dudes,
salute to
these
you.
dudes is new dudes
My
to the
God.
scene. You know, I got to give it to 2-3 over there from Insane, because he was a youngster, but yet he was accessible to us. He was around us. Shout out to Blue. DW, I think, might have been doing time in prison at the time. But Nephew was around. And he'll tell you, we ain't heard nothing about none of these dudes' names. We ain't heard nothing about none of y'all. So Brick's accusations, we're going to go ahead on and we're going to get to the business about what his accusations are on WACK100. Okay.
Hey, what's the big old deal? What's the big old deal? Don't see late, man. It's the break. I know y'all ain't heard from me in a minute. I've been sitting back.
Break nothing to the neck.
But you know, Mr. Face
Break
Down
nothing to
ass
the
up
neck.
and mentioning my name so much that I gotta. I don't even have to defend myself, so I'm not even gonna get on
Ghostman
here.
Darren, my guy.
Oh, you gotta defend yourself. You are.
Oh, rest in peace to D'Angelo. Real nigga shit, man. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. That's way more important than what Potato Head is over here talking about. But yeah, rest in peace to him, man. Moment of silence for D'Angelo, please. Just a moment of silence, please. All right, let's get back to the content. Rest in peace, bro.
Rat. We're gonna keep it moving.
Acting like I'm finna defend myself. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You get no points for not telling. That's what a real nigga's supposed to do. So I'm not gonna shower myself with flowers, none. You know what I mean? You people that feel like you need to be showered with flowers because you didn't tell, that mean that it was a thought in the back of your head that you could get off on somebody. But this is all I want to know. Mr. Cash Jones, WACK100, right? Whatever happened to the case that was filed on you for conspiracy to commit murder? That's all I want to know. You know what I mean? We just want you to go get the...
All he left off was kidnapping. It was kidnapping, commit murder. It was kidnapping, attempted murder, is what I think the charges actually were. But all he left out was the kidnapping part. But watch how Wack dances around that like he don't know what the hell Brick is referring to. Just listen to him.
The paperwork to all the cases that you've had filed against you. We don't...
Okay. He said, what happened to the case filed on me for conspiracy to commit murder? Let's cover that. See, first and foremost, okay, I want y'all to see what this is. You see that? See, this is what you call paperwork. See that? We call this paperwork. See, let me show you. This is what you call paperwork. See, there you go. Y'all can go to Pace and pull this up yourself. Now, when we say somebody got a case, that means it's a filing on that individual.
Salute to my queen. She just pulled up to show a lot of support, as she always does. I know she hard at work, so I appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to show love. Salute to the queen, Selena. I appreciate you, queen. Salute to you. You better at 8 today. I know that. Let's get back to the content.
Individual, right? Right. So let's go to the case. He said it's a case on Wack to conspiracy to commit murder. I challenge you, Brick Baby, or anybody in the world to ever find any document where a charge for conspiracy to commit murder was ever pinned on my name. This dude was a bozo. But what I'm going to show you is, I'm going to show you his case for conspiracy to commit murder. That's on the case he has now. This is what we gonna do. Let's scroll down here. Okay, introduction. Check this out. I'm just gonna read this to y'all. Defendant Zaire Mitchell asked his court to be released pending trial, arguing that a secure property bond is sufficient to reasonably assure his appearance and the safety of any other persons or the community. To the contrary, defendant's criminal history shows a dedication to crime and recidivism, no matter what the consequence. Moreover, his content during the investigation, his conduct during the investigation in this case shows that the same dedication to a life of crime and inability to comply with the rule of the law. The indictment first alleges that defendant is shooting at individuals, possess ammunition, expelled from a firearm on July 12, 2022. This is the feds talking. Then on June 21st, 2023, defendant was captured on an intercepted call. I want y'all to listen to me.
That's the same thing that happened to you. Is he reading his paperwork or Brick Babies? Because that's exactly what happened with you in the Main Street case. They intercepted you on the call, being a gossip diva that you are, with them big ass glasses on. You probably had them back then. It's your dumb ass. They caught you on the wiretap trying to get in contact with Dale Dog to give him Stutterbox address because he lived across the street. Remember, we know the whole spill, bro. It's the same shit. That's how you know. That's why you think you know something happened with Brick Baby, because you know what happened with you. You see what I'm saying? But everybody ain't the same, bruh. We want to see your paperwork, though. That's what we want to see.
See, one thing about WACK100, the exposers, we ain't gonna talk about it. We gonna read you this, right?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Check this out. Then on June 21st, 2023, defendant was captured on an intercepted call arguing with his significant other, in which she repeatedly recounted that defendant had pointed a gun at her while she was holding his infant child. Watch this. Execution of a search warrant at defendant's home followed, and 3 firearms, including a AK-47 style gun and over 125 rounds of ammunition, were found.
That's all. That's what I'm saying, 0999. This is crazy as shit. Think about that. So his response is to not show his paperwork, but to read the same shit he been reading for the past 8 months. Ain't that some shit? Deflect. And the minions sit right over there and be like, yup, whack, yup, you sure right, whack, yup. Just a whole bunch of guppy ass sheep. I can't stand a grown sheep, bro. Ain't nothing worse than seeing a grown-ass sheep.
After law enforcement seized these weapons and arrested defendant, he continued to commit crimes. In March 2024, defendant erupted at his place of employment. No jumper, you know what he go on to rants the same place with 4 extras, and Spody Face came up there and marked him out and told Cuz, come outside, Cuz, neighborhood crip, when he let DW Flame diss him and call him that disrespectful word in his face, and the nigga didn't do nothing about it. So them real neighborhoods came up there and he would not come outside. Pay attention. In March 2024, defendant erupted at his place of employment, threatening individuals in the room and online with death, fighting security, and later admitting to possession of firearms during that incident. Throughout 2024, defendant made claim online of murdering people and threatening to do the same to others. Then on March 18, 2025, the day before his arrest in this case, defendant went on a live video podcast with someone who he had previously threatened to kill, loose cannon. During the podcast, sitting across from that person, defendant brandished a firearm in his waistband. When defendant was arrested the following day, an unsecured firearm with multiple magazines of live ammunition matching that seen in the defendant's waistband on the podcast were found, where defendant was staying with his young child. All of the above conduct occurrence after years of violent crimes, firearm possession, evading charges, troubling conduct throughout the internet. Defendant lengthy periods of incarceration and supervision have not deterred him from continuing to commit dangerous crime. There is no reason to believe this arrest will be any different. And the safety of the public demands the defendant remains detained. Now, I want you to pay attention to what's being said. What they spelling out is He had a shooting case that they got the tape of in July of 2022. Pay attention. Then you got caught, you on the phone threatening to kill your baby mama. We're gonna get to that. There's more details in that. You're threatening to unalive your baby mama. Because you was threatening to unalive your baby mama, Brick Baby, the feds hit your house and then found the K, June 2023. You understand what I'm telling you? But yet, you don't have the shooting case of 2022. You don't have the conspiracy to commit murder on your baby mama. It ain't there, but it's on the federal wiretap. But we gonna talk about it. Defendant is intercepted discussing criminal activity, including pointing a firearm at his partner and child. This work. Let's get to it. Let's run it up. Click that subscription button, thumbs up, send me some super chats, let's get it going. In the first several months of 2023, defendant was intercepted on multiple court.
I just want to ask real quick, I'm sorry. Why do a millionaire need super chats? I'm just asking. I can understand, like, if he said, send me super chats, that money, I'm going to donate that to the Negro organization. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know he not, but I'm just saying, like, it's so many different things he can do with those super chats as a millionaire. Why would a millionaire be asking and pleading and begging for super chats? I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. Is he a millionaire or not? Is he the man or not? Just want to know.
Authorized Title III wiretaps, both on his phone and on his associated phone, on his associate phones. On multiple calls, defendant discussed criminal activity. Throughout March 23, defendant discussed how, let's stop. March, we in 2023. Pay attention. Defendant discussed how the mother of one of his children accused him of pointing a gun at her, and defendant claimed it was a lie.
Salute the usual suspect just pulled up to the chat. Salute to you, man. Salute to the entire chat, man. Y'all doing a great job in the chat. Please hit that like button like you like something. And again, if you're not in the chat, so what? I appreciate you pulling up anyway. Thank you for all the support. Let's get to it.
But on June 20th, 2023, a second person accused defendant of the same conduct. That day, defendant's significant other, KC, stated,
I ain't gonna lie, nigga, that shit had me die. That nigga D-Twin said he's a reaction channel now. That's hilarious. That nigga that turned into a reaction channel. He used to manage the game in Ray J and shit. Now, nigga, you just do reactions now, like us. Just like little old us. That's crazy with them big-ass glasses on. Papaya Trail in the building, man. Salute to you, my guy. He ain't no millionaire. That nigga ain't no millionaire. No, he hasn't showed that crib. No, he ain't showed it. He was at that house one time a while back, and I think he was house sitting for his wife, is what I think. And R&B was all up in that bitch, so I know Kim wasn't there. So I think that nigga was like house sitting or some shit. You know, I remember that. And he had them big-ass glasses on. Y'all remember? Dumbass glasses.
you pulled a gun out on me with your daughter. You pulled a gun out on me in front of your effing daughter. You pointed a gun at me with your bitch ass. Defendant responded, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Ever since I've been with you,
I'm sorry, I gotta do it. Lou for the Lou just pulled up. I cannot do this for Lou for the Lou. Salute to my guy Lou for the Lou. Papaya, Trail in the building. I got to. It's my family. We rock like that.
you've been a problem. The following day, defendant argued with Casey again about her picking up his daughter, ordering her to take the fucking baby outside, you stupid B. You sit in the house all day. You's a dumbass hoe. KC told defendant she could not walk or drive because defendant effed up her leg. He beat her. And that he was the one who hit on people. Defendant responded, man on 6-0, shut the F up, you B.I. I just told you, nigga, you keep playing with a nigga. You just want to see a nigga. Defendant told Casey to leave and said that they were done. On the same day, Casey stated, it's so fucked up that you can't even apologize for the shit you do. You never apologize for treating me bad, pulling a gun out on me like this. This shit is not cool, but you want me to go do shit for you. You talking about you don't want me, shit, you got me going to do things for you, but you gonna pull a gun out on me and my child though, right? Defendant responded on 6-0, yeah. You don't get it. I don't give a F, B.I. I don't give a F. I don't. On 6-0 Crip, nigga. Let me see what I noticed about Brick Baby. When he in front of this camera, he do a lot of talking. When he in front of a female, he do a lot of banging. But we ain't never seen him confront a man. The only time we seen him confront a man is when goddamn Prince from Insane collared him up by his neck and deboed him. We all watched it. That's the only time we seen him with a confrontation with a man and he got handled like a female. Let's keep going. Firearms and ammunition are recovered from defendant's home. Following the above-mentioned calls, law enforcement obtained search warrant for defendant's home. So the wiretaps that they got, right? They like, okay, this dude talking about unaliving his girl, he must got something. So they use that to get the wiretaps, right? Law enforcement obtained search warrants for defendant's home, car, and person. Inside his home, law enforcement found the 3 firearms and ammunition listed in count 2 of the indictment: a .380 caliber pistol, a 9mm caliber pistol, and a 5.56 by 45 caliber assault rifle style firearm, and over 125 rounds of ammunition. Defendant tried to drop some of the firearms and ammunition from his balcony into the courtyard of his home, but they retrieved them. In addition to the intercepted calls online, defendant continued to threaten violence, carry firearms, and discuss both. For example, in March 2024, defendant crashed out at his place of business. I had him do this one. Threatening to shoot people and eventually fighting a security guard. Defendant later admitted in separate interviews that he had a firearm on him during the altercation and that he brought his daughter with him to the studio. Y'all remember this, right? Old Brick. Huh? Nigga, on 6-0. I'ma put kill squad in the street. On 6-0, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Just like you didn't do nothing at the Nova when they smacked the shit out you. Remember that? That shit was crazy. It was a smack heard around the world. If you can't protect Yeezy, who can? If the manager can't protect Yeezy, who can? And I guarantee he gave you a fresh pair of Yeezys before you went, and you couldn't protect them. So I'm just trying to understand potato. But it's a couple of people in the chat, man. I got notable mentions. I got to show some love too, man. Y'all just got to rock with me when I rock with you. Giving Light 706 in the building. Matthew Waters in the building. Somebody else I seen. Leon P in the building. Salute, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up to stand on the media, man. Nothing but love. Let's get to it.
Nigga, you's a buster. You can't even barely walk. Your spine all twisted and bent. Nigga, the nigga bust on you, hit you. You ain't never did nothing about it. You's a mark. All right? In June 2024, defendant argued over the phone with the individual and claimed he had killed more people than the other had fought. Defendant stated that he swore it to be true on his 4 babies, which he repeated many times. And later attempting to downplay this claim, defendant stated that even if he had one murder, that would be more than the person he's talking to, Loose Cannon. Remember all the shit him and Loose Cannon used to do? That's why you can't trust these dudes. All that woofing they used to do. Listen, I've heard the 3 ways. They did all that woofing for y'all and be on the 3-way buddy. Y'all seen it because Luke's whole thing was, let me try to use WACK to get to know Jumper, run a play with Brick Baby, and then get up there, because I definitely wasn't going to give him
I'm gonna, hey, you know, and I let the chat do what the chat do. I'm just gonna say, because I see there's a discussion on names and what to call the chat. Y'all, whatever y'all want to call yourself, and do it like that, man. It's all good with me, as long as it's connected to me. You know, I don't care what y'all name, y'all change the name, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I leave that to y'all to deal with and handle that, man. I appreciate it. That y'all even thinking in that manner. So I mind my business in that regards. But it's no issue. It's all love. It's all love. You know what I mean? Whatever name is made so it's clever and it's connected to me and it's all good. We rocking. Let's get back to the content. But I'll let the chat do what the chat do. I'm gonna try to mind my business though. You know what I'm saying? Much love to both of you queens though. Appreciate it.
a seat, because I knew what was going on with him. But him and Brick Baby, they doing whatever they doing.
Kid the barber in the building. Salute to Kid the barber. That's my guy. Salute to you. Thank you for pulling up, bro.
As y'all seen. And they sat up there and they giggled and laughed. They didn't told each other F they mamas, F they kids, you ain't from here. They didn't both put it on 6-0. They ain't from each other neighborhood. Somebody lying, somebody blowing something up. But they sat there. And here's where the karma came back. As Brick is sitting there with the dude he running the play zone to the world, he stretches and his firearm is exposed. They go get him the next day. Catch him with that one too, okay? On March 18, 2025, the same individual who defended previously threatened and claimed to have more skulls than he had squabbles joined the same podcast. The feds can't even believe it. What is going on with this bozo? But they already know because they know Brick is working. During the film, the defendant showed that he had a handgun in his waistband. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. Hey, bro. Look at it. Hey, bro.
Salute the boss bitch with the eyes in the chat. Salute to the eyes. Don't know what those are, but salute to you anyway.
You extra'd out. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't never did nothing. All right, defendant is now charged with multiple counts of possession of firearms and ammunition in violation of 922G. All this, so on and so forth. Both of the charges following 5 felony convictions. Both of his charges, the people that been in the feds, you know what I'm saying, follow 5 felony convictions, 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, and 2020. Respectfully, while the pretrial service report includes a longer criminal history with out-of-state convictions. Okay, so what we're spelling out here is this. When you're dealing with the feds, all your prior convictions, whatever you get caught for right now with the feds, boosts your category, boosts your level, and boosts all your points, right?
Bruh.
No man in their right mind would take an open plea after you done got caught with assault rifles, 3-4 handguns. You got a shooting in 22.
But what happened to all them guns and ammunition in Wheeler, Texas? What's up with that though? I'm just trying to understand, bro. You got cracked with all them weapons and ammunition in Texas, and the case just poof went away in the interest of justice. You said it was an illegal search and seizure, what you got off on, but the paperwork said that's a lie. It Maury Poped you. It said that's a lie. You're lying. Then you did a pivot, but didn't know where you was going. It was like you just learned how to dribble a ball, then you pivot and got stuck because you said, "Oh, they don't know. I got another attorney." Okay, and what does that mean? You got another attorney. What did he get you off on? What was it that got you off? What's the technicality? It ain't an illegal search and seizure. We know that. So what did the second attorney use to get you off in the interest of justice? What on earth could it have been besides snitching that a court would dismiss something like that in the interest of justice? Explain that. And where's that attorney at? Can we bring that attorney to the table, please? Maybe he can explain the legal jabba that go behind it, because you still ain't explained to us what that second attorney was doing. What did he do to get you off? You just threw that out there and went on. We still don't know what that second attorney did to get you off that case in Wheeler, Texas. Let's figure it out.
22, they got the video of. They got you on the phone threatening to unalive your baby mama. That's what got your spot rated. You got released June 2023. Let's go. June 2023, June 2024, 12 months. Another 6 months of December. That's 18. Now we're in 2024, January, February, March. You went 21 months. I want y'all to walk with me. 21 months on the street, denying. All y'all heard me. Brick, you got caught with a K. Where your gun case at? What did he scream? Oh, Compton Court. I had Reggie Wright contact the DA, his DA friends at Compton Court, say he ain't got no AK-47 case over here. He had a little drug case. It was a drug case. No gun involved. Now, Brick, here's the thing. You say you from Rolling 60s, right? Cool. I can't knock that. Why, when they picked you up for this AK in June of 2023 and you got out, you called 600 and told 600, Big, you got a RICO coming. I say 600. The feds are not gonna tell a dude from Big U's neighborhood he has a RICO coming unless that individual has crossed over there and sitting on the side of the feds. Now walk with me. They let him go. He play Adam out of 10,000 bail money. I need bail money. You never had a bail. The feds let you go. Adam knows.
And that only came out because your rat ass kept pushing the line. You are the biggest master splinter I've ever seen in my life. I forgot about all that. Adam wouldn't have knew nothing about that 10 grand that Brick Baby allegedly got over on him if it wasn't for you. With your pillow talking ass, tattle-telling ass. That nigga is a tattletale, y'all. Like, y'all don't. I'm talking to the dummies out there that still don't get it. Who still don't get it. This nigga is a dry snitch, a lie snitch, a wet snitch, a all-around snitch. He does all type of telling. He is multi-talented in telling. If you want to learn how to tell, go to him. He's gonna come out with a biopic on telling. I'm telling you, if you're a snitch, you should. It's masterful. You should buy it. You can be an expert just like him.
That. This is why Adam had a problem when you start saying little slick things when you first went to jail this time, right? He know, but he just let it go because you came and asked him for some more money and he looked out for you, right? So Brick, the only way you was able to tell us that Big U had a RICO coming is if the police told you. And the police not gonna tell you that because telling you that turns Big U into a flight risk. Y'all both 6-0s, right? So the only way they gonna tell a 6-0 that another 6-0 who's supposed to be their big homie, that we finna hit him in a RICO, is if you helping them conduct the investigation on this man, on the RICO. If you the one running around the streets, hey, what's up, Lo? Yeah, my people out of town wanna get some pills. You wired up the whole time. Your phone, as we see, been wired up the whole time. You know your phone is hot. You got out of jail and kept the same phone number after the feds came and snatched you. You did the same thing Big U did. Big U, back in 2020, 2021, was on the Sue Surf indictment, New Jersey Rolling 60 indictment. We got all the documents of that. All his same phone numbers, all his socials was there. But yet, even today, all his wiretaps is on the same phone number that he calling everybody on. Y'all better wake up. All y'all better get off this super cripping, super blood, and super all hoovering, and y'all better wake up. Stop thinking just because the person is claiming to be something, that they that. Y'all better wake up, bro. Y'all better wake up because these dudes ain't doing time for nobody no more, partner. They not doing time. I asked Gangster from Santana Block. We gonna repost his paperwork up today too as well. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he faking like he done got caught with his people on September 6th, 2001 or 2002, when the whole time he got pulled over. Declarations say he didn't admitted to cooperate September 5th, the day before, and then acting like everything is cool, set it up. They come in, bust everybody. Whole time he done gave up the spot. We got that paperwork. I will be posting that up today. Gangster, keep Eddie Boy name out your mouth. Keep 600 name out your mouth. Go on your way, right? You's a Christian. Go on and do your Christian thing. Everybody know you's a mark, you's a rat. Everybody know that. We proved you's a rat. You told us we didn't have the paperwork. What a rag 59, me exposing that paperwork, it's supposed to get you where it's at. You don't want to play with it, right? Because you thought the order to seal that you put in which we got that order to seal. I put that up today too. You thought it was for that, but nah, that was for the crooked one cop and his brother. That wasn't order to seal for your declaration. Gangster, I'm telling you, go on over there and sit down. You ain't ready, you talk too slow, and you ain't ready. Don't nobody care about who you used to be because you've been ratting for 20 plus years. Now let's get back to this old brick baby thing. All right? Brick Baby says, I have a conspiracy to commit murder. I think he's referring to Stutterbox. Okay, let me give you guys a time frame on Stutterbox. Stutterbox, Rolls Royce Phantoms came out 03, 04. Stutterbox got a Rolls Royce Phantom 05. I didn't know Stutterbox at the time. I might have just met him after his car got shot up, right? I believe from what he told me back then, he was out on bail for a gun case, so he couldn't ride around dirty. And I believe it took him and his girlfriend at the time, they had went to eat in Redondo Beach or something like that, right? And somebody pulled up on him, shot his car about 8, 9 times. Now, me and Stutterbox had just kind of met maybe a couple weeks previously. We now knew we lived across the street from each other. So when this happened, he called my phone. Hey, bro, come to my crib. I walk across the street. He opened a garage. He got a 64, which I think at the time belonged to Shaq, and it's a Rolls Royce Ghost. Ghost shot up. I'm like, damn, what happened to this? He like, somebody just tried to kill me yesterday. I said, is that right? Like, yeah. He tell me who he think it was because he knew where he was going, and where it happened at was a very neutral area. I say, damn, okay. I noticed that none of the bullets never went through. The Phantom, either dude has some target practice bullets, or that Phantom metal on that Rolls Royce is just superior, because nothing penetrated the interior. It went through the door, but nothing never went through the upholstery. Okay, I say that to say this. That happened in 2005. Stutterbox didn't go at his homies until I want to say All-Star Weekend 2007, 2008, maybe 2009 or something like that. So how am I on the phone with a conspiracy to have Stutterbox car shot up in 2008 or 9 when his car got shot up in 2005? See, this is when you know and understand these little dudes wasn't around. I can tell you the dudes that was playing the field at the time. City to city to city to city. And there was no acknowledgement of a Brick Baby or none of these other little dudes. You know what I'm saying? Big U didn't come on till 04.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna wait till this ends real quick. We're gonna slide. We're gonna come right back to that. I promise y'all. Super Dub Nation. Salute to my guys, Super Dub Nation. Big Itchy in the building. Salute to you too, man. But he just said 2 different incidents. He said that that incident that happened didn't have nothing to do with him when the Rolls Royce got shot up. That had nothing to do with him. That's exactly what y'all just heard him say. Let's listen to what Stutterbox had to say about that, though.
Man, you know, I've been wanting to check something But you always got to be thinking, man, before you open your mouth. Especially if you really thinking about moving, you feel me? It should be silence and violence.
Listen to what he is saying.
You know, I want to speak on this dude keep kicking my name. I told this nigga I'ma drown his ass, homie.
You talking about what?
On Main Street. I'ma drown, cuz. Let me tell you how I meet this clown, man. This nigga all in my paperwork, man. The nigga say box, the nigga Suge won't put me on, homie. I've been fucking with this dude for a couple years. I said, all right, homie. Since you my neighbor, I'ma fuck with you. The nigga begged me to put him with Game. Begged me to put him with Chuck.
Pay
Holla at
attention to
Chuck
what he's
for me,
saying.
Box. Holla at Ray J for me, Box. They both told me 6 times, no, no, no. So I say, homie, they don't want to fuck with you. Box, they'll do it for you if you tell them to do it for you. Okay, homie.
Real quick, salute to Lamar Miller for pulling up to the chat, man. I appreciate you. LeBron for Lamar Miller, man. I appreciate you. Now pay attention to what Stutter is saying right here.
Chuck, do it for me, man. And if Cuz fuck up, I come over there and move Cuz out your camp myself. Chuck said, Box, you got me? I said, Cuz, I got you. Changed Cuz' life, man. He ain't looked back. In the meantime, I'm going through some politicking with my neighborhood. You know, not finna kick no names. Rest in peace to the G homie. You ain't saved no homies, homie. You ain't changed my daughter diaper. My son don't call you. He just took a deal for 11 years. He on his way home. Don't nobody respect you. You are J. Edgar Hoover, nigga. You know, in trans, nigga. You the police. What really fucked me up is why I decided to let this buster ass nigga know I know what he did, right? The nigga called me one day and say, Box, I'm out in my truck. Where you at? I said, I'm at home, homie. He say, they own my wife at the mall. Look out for me. I grabbed the blicky, smash up there. I see his wife coming out the driveway. I see some dudes. They most likely probably trying to holler at her. I don't know, right? But they disrespecting her movements. So I get them up off of them. I ain't gonna say what I did, but I got the niggas up off of them. Up off of her. Fast forward, I'll get to some gangster shit. Nigga almost killed me and my baby mama. Put like 20 holes in my Rolls Royce. See, but where I'm from,
Listen to this
beef,
part.
3, 4 niggas, 5 niggas get killed and niggas squash it. This old buster ass nigga from the valley just hanging around.
He talking about CS2 back. To those out there who still don't get who he's talking about. That's who he's talking about right here. The same dude that we about to go back and listen to said he had no involvement. That's who he's talking about. This is the guy. This is Stutterbox. This is the actual guy. So this nigga's lying about the whole shit too. Everybody lying.
Around me, he know a few people I know. He trying to reach out to the nigga behind my back.
Edgar Hoover in trance is hilarious.
Give the nigga my address, cause we stay across the street from each other, like catacombs.
Listen to him. Listen to him.
This damn near 20 years ago though.
20 years ago.
This nigga keep kicking my name, infatuated, but he's a homosexual. After
Facts.
20 years. Wack, you know I'ma drown your ass on Main Street.
He said his name, clear as day. Y'all heard who he said. Wack, the nigga from the valley who stayed across the street from him. All that checks out, right? CS2 back is Wack. Wack is CS2 back. We know that's who he's talking about. Nobody else Stutterbox is talking about. Let's listen.
Street. I'ma drown your ass. First chance I get. I can see how, no disrespect to Nip, cuz, but I can see how a nigga drown a nigga then turn back and kick him in their motherfucking face.
Yup, I can see that too. I 100% can see that too. Exactly. No disrespect to Nip. See, Nip didn't deserve that. But see, niggas like CS2 back, I would enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is what it is. It's a cold dude. That nigga don't give a damn about our people or anything. That nigga out here playing us against each other to get us off the street. He worked for them other folks, not us.
On Main Street. But anyway, I call WACK. My Rolls Royce gets shot up. My girl almost get killed. I lay on top of her. We make it up out of there. WACK see the bullet holes in my car the next day. He reaching out, trying to contact the nigga who supposed to be the boogeyman. I know where the nigga live at, behind my back.
Dale Dog. He's talking about Dale Dog. He was trying to reach out to Dale Dog behind his back.
It's in the paperwork. All on
It's in the paperwork.
wiretap. That's why your house got raided, you bitch ass nigga. You conspiracy to commit murder, nigga. You buster ass nigga.
Now, did you hear what he just said? You was on wiretap. You got caught on wiretap for conspiracy to commit, kidnap, and murder. He said murder, but I think it was both, or maybe it was two different incidents. But in that wiretap, it was conspiracy to commit murder. He was caught on wiretap. Listen to what he's saying.
But let me tell you how it play out. I call cuz, like, cuz, it's 3 niggas sitting in front of your house, cuz. Is these your homies, WACK? Oh, no, Box, I don't know who that is. I jet fuel out the house with the fully. Then niggas probably almost shot each other trying to pull off. You feel me? Almost shot each other. If I know what I knew now, I would have jumped over their car, cuz, ran across the lawn, kicked in WACK door, and killed cuz on Main Street, on Mafia. You's a buster, nigga. You the police. You got the homie. You know, every real nigga that came into your life. Me first, you crossed me. Big U second, you crossed him. Wacko, you crossed him. You talk about Game behind his back. You talk about Lil Jon behind his back. You talk about Ray J. You's a bitch, nigga. And
Do that sound like niggas who buddies? Does that sound like a nigga who didn't get rolled on by CS2 back? Let's go back to us. Let's go back to CS2 back and let him lie to us some more about what the fuck that nigga just said. Clearly, what really happened and how he gonna try to change history. This is nasty.
It was certain household names in these streets, certain street dudes that was tied to the music industry, certain dudes that was doing what they was doing. Wasn't none of these dudes around. Britt was like 17 when this happened to Box. But again, what happens is these dudes, they go on the internet and they listen to a bunch of mixed up shit of people talking, and they come up with what they come up with. Now, Brick, we got your paperwork. We got your paperwork of you threatening to unalive your girlfriend or baby mama. You pointing a firearm at your girlfriend and a baby. Because of this, they raided your home, Brick. We want to know why that charge is not in your paperwork or on you. It's in the paperwork. In this July 2022 shooting in the parking lot charge, we want to know why that ain't on you. You understand what I'm saying? Shit like that just don't disappear. Let me show y'all. Just so y'all see this. See, they gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be about it. First alleged a defendant is shooting at individuals. There we go. There you go. Listen, you got a shooting they got on camera. The feds got it. The feds got it. But it's gone. You telling Baby mama, you finna unalive her. You told your mama on what your mama tells you, boy, stop talking, your phone ain't right. Your mama says this in the work. Stop talking, your phone ain't right. Matter of fact, you say Flakko's your good old pal, right? All right. Let's go on and see. Where is it at? That's the gay stuff. Yeah, Brick, don't you ever call anybody gay. Matter of fact, we can run this right now.
Right now, you would be like, what the fuck? Like, you don't even know that dicks like this exist. It's fucked up looking.
So Spikey,
I don't stand a chance.
So him or Spikey D?
You talking about Spikey D? I searched it up. It's some gay porn shit. What are you doing? Sending me these links.
Look. It's
Brick
not
Baby's
gay porn.
bricked up in all the wrong ways, man.
Teddy Tarantino.
This ain't 6-0 conduct. You got the white dude saying, why are you sending me gay porn links?
I didn't know that he did man skits until I seen his
That's your boy's gay alter ego?
No, hell no.
Oh.
No. They were at he was at Penthouse. He was signed to Penthouse.
Oh, okay.
And I guess they went over there and they were talking about this dude that never, well, I don't want to say what they, you know what I'm saying? He was like doing some shit, you know what I'm saying, at the fucking house or whatever the case was.
As far as I know, none of the guys who are involved in the Plug Talk orgy have ever contacted men in such a way. Now, if they were, that's not my business. I'm just saying.
Listen.
As far as I know, because there are a lot of girls in the game who don't want to shoot with a motherfucker if he's done gay shit.
The only shit that I saw was the fucking weird shit that you saw.
What?
Him sucking his own fucking.
Yeah, but who is this guy? You're just sending me a random gay porn star, Brick Baby. I'm confused. I'm still trying to make sense of it.
Adam is saying himself, bro, you sending me gay porn. He thinks it's funny. Nothing about this dude, bro.
You know, I'll just say this. I don't subscribe to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my thizzle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? My bad, y'all. My apologies. I actually did y'all a favor because them glasses are so fucking big. But oh shit, that right there just threw me off. My little bro moving around in the back. But all the what he into and all that, I don't subscribe to that, me personally, but I don't gotta sleep with him either, right? I'm not in the bedroom with him. I can give a fuck less what another nigga do in his bedroom with whoever he do it with. I don't care about that. Do y'all care about that? I don't go to bed thinking about what Super Dub Nation or Inglewood Blue do when they in the room doing what they doing, you know, doing the rengue. I don't really get into all that. That's not my business. This is what I don't like, though. When you being accused, allegedly, for grooming an 8-year-old child to be sacrificed to the Congo. See, that shit bothers me. See, that sick-ass, sicko shit is what bothers me. If Brick Baby wants to gobble on gobble, that's his business. I don't subscribe to it, ain't my thing. But what I eat don't make him ish. And vice versa. Why would I care about that? I do care about a 8-year-old being groomed, though, by you. Allegedly.
Nothing about this dude is solid. We got 1,400 people up in here. I want you to subscribe, hit them, I got 189 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up and we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna run this content on Brick Baby, we're gonna run it up. We're gonna keep running it up. Because at the end of the day, don't tell me what you got on me. I'm a bigger name, I'm a bigger figure. Everybody know my information. You got to show me what you got on me. I've been home 26 years, partner. Show me. I'm a bigger figure than all you dudes out there who nobody never heard of, screaming my name because you want people to hear of you. That's the gist of this, right? All right. Y'all think that's one of them? Let's go to another one. I mean, this ain't crippin', but this is crippin'.
Gucci Mane dropping all those artists.
Gucci Man got some good pussy.
What did he say?
Huh? Gucci Man dropping all those artists. Gucci Man got some good pussy.
Again, nothing that I personally would be into, that doesn't tickle my fancy, pause. But that's that man business, right? Like, that's a grown man talking about another grown man. But when we talking about a 8-year-old being groomed to be sacrificed to the Congo, that hit a little different. Allegedly. And then hearing your girl on the phone call it petty, you know what, and still stick around, go get the tattoo on her back after the fact, worry about the shade room posting it, that hits home. That hits a little different for me. It's real pettyish, if you know what I'm saying. To be worried about what Brick Baby personal preference is. Who cares about that? What they got to do with you going to get that paperwork? Your paperwork.
What did he say?
Huh? Gucci Man dropping all those artists.
Sorry, man. Salute to Big Stack. Salute. New sub, thank you, brother. You part of the Stand on the Media family. It's always love over here. You know what I'm saying? You really family when you join over here, man. We appreciate you, man. Always humble. My channel ain't ish without any of the people that show up and show out. And I appreciate everybody that pulls up and shows me support, man. You already know the channel don't work without y'all. So thank you. Shay Gunner, salute to you. Salute to you. Thank you for pulling up. This is nasty work out here, man. He deflecting and shit, and I don't know why. I don't know. But we know.
Gucci Man got some good pussy.
What did he say? Hey, listen, man. Check this out. To each his own, homie. To each his own. See, I'm going to let you hear it come out your mouth. I'm going to let you read it about yourself. I challenge everyone. You guys say this, you say that. And I got some paperwork. I just been waiting for somebody to put a bet up on it or blow their dead homies up. You get what I'm saying? I've been waiting on it. But at the end of the day, Brick, you go for sentencing December 19th or 9th or something like that. But you having 5 felonies before you just caught these. Well, you got a shooting, AK-47, 3 handguns, and a conspiracy to unalive.
Hey, Trojan Man 32, that's all I'm saying. Let me drop a bomb for you on that. That's all I'm saying. He said that clown talking about everything but producing that work. That's all I'm saying. I sat here for 44 minutes and he ain't referenced nothing in that paperwork of his own. Everything Brick Baby paperwork that he already been talking about that we done already heard already. Sound like deflection to me. Talking about how young Brick Baby is. He's incapable of knowing what's really going on. No, he don't need to be back. He don't need to be the age to understand what's going on. You know why? Because we had Stutterbox to explain everything. We have Mark Stevens to explain everything. Do Sims and Damu Kiwe conversations to explain everything. And most importantly, we got that paperwork. CS2 back that explains everything.
Live your significant other with a baby in her hand. That charge disappeared. The shooting charge then disappeared. You had fraud charges of you filing paperwork for the Pasadena fires saying you suffered a loss. So you got those charges too.
He just
all them charges then disappeared after you get caught with an AK in June of 2023. And you home 21 months working. Whack, what does working mean? Okay, let me tell you the difference. Snitching is working.
Charles is in the building. I'm sorry, he's not that important, so I got to shout out my people that pull up in the chat. If you new to my chat, that's how we do it. Salute to my guy, Charles Pitts, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up. Megan Davis, good afternoon, Queen. How are you doing? Appreciate seeing you here. I already shout out Chemo. Tanya Karen still in the building. Salute to you. Salute to the whole chat, man. I appreciate it, man. We showing out. Let's go.
And it's all snitching. But snitching is if me and 600 go do a robbery. Right? I get caught, they don't get 600. They tell me Tell us who the other dude with you. We gonna give you a time cut to let you go. I tell him 600. I directly snitched on 600. Working is this. Brick Baby gets caught because of the wiretap that him and his mama knew that they was on. His mama's telling him. His mother is telling him, right? His mother's telling him, boy, your phone. Like she know what it is because she know he already tapped in with the police. They bring you in June 2023. Now, y'all just heard he already got a shooting of 2022 and 5 priors, felonies. They let him go the next day. 21 months, no arraignment, no bail. He's out here working. All y'all 6-0s that you thought that was your homie, some of y'all in jail now, wondering why the police came and raided. How did they know to go to the garage in the old car in the back seat and find the gun? Some of y'all out of town felt like y'all done got hit. Think about the last time you talked to Brick Baby and him setting up a play for you, and all of a sudden they come in. That's working. See, he was out 21 months, and he turning things in. He's turning things in. And as he turning things in, once they decide to bring him in, is when they give it his credit. Where does his credit come from? The parking lot shooting disappears. The fraud cases from Pasadena fires disappear. Threaten to unalive his baby mama significant other, it disappears. Then they drop your categories, three levels. And then you take an open plea. Everybody who done did times in the Fed, no, you not taking no open plea with all that against you. They can get you be in there 30 years, 40 years. This is a fact. Nobody's taking an open plea. It ain't gonna happen. But you know why he took it? Because he already understood his situation. He already understood the fact that he had already worked and turned in enough to get some type of credit. This is why he took it. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on, we're gonna let old Flakko, who sent me that content, tell us about it.
I had a crazy idea.
Oh,
we were surprised that no one had done it before.
Nasty work, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Should be nasty work. That's pretty much how that ended. He couldn't get his internet together. He was having technical difficulties and shit over there. So that it ended right there. Everybody that's on here, do me a favor, please hit that like button like you like something. I'm really trying to get deep into the algorithm. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back in the algorithm. You know, I would appreciate it if you can hit that like button and share the live, man. That would be huge. So we're gonna move along. We're gonna go to Flakko. Flakko allegedly is going to get arrested or got arrested. I'm not sure. I just seen this on Byron Blake's page. Salute to Byron Blake. If you haven't subscribed to Byron Blake, please go subscribe to his channel, man. I like what he's doing over there. Our ideologies align a lot alike, and I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about us; it's about the content and the truth. And I really see that in him as a person that stands on that. He does have a lot of integrity as far as what I see. So salute to Byron Blake and what he's doing over there with his channel. Please go subscribe to his channel, man. Show him some love. Cornelius Martin, salute to you. So he did a premiere today. I know maybe it was a lie.
Deviant that you see on your
He go right in on this nigga too. That's funny. I'm trying to see if I can see the title because I can't. But anyway, y'all, it's pretty much about Flakko either catching the case or is about to go to jail. I don't know. I ain't get to watch it, so we're going to watch it together, man. Just check it out.
Your screen right here is Poetic Flakko, a.k.a. Frederick Jala. For quite some time, he has been leading the charge against gangbangers, gang members, corruption in the community. Yeah, y'all know all that stuff he be talking. Y'all know all that stuff dude be talking, man. Yeah, look at him. Don't he look? he looked like a little sneaky little, don't he though? Look, he looked like soon as you turn around, he gonna reach for your wallet. So yeah, today's contestant is Poetic Flakko, man. Now y'all know how Flakko do. He been running around calling criminals and people who commit crimes the scum of the earth. I don't think he believes you should be given a second chance at life unless you snitch on somebody. This dude is flat out telling you, if you do the crime, do the time, you're going to jail. He's going to send you to jail. So, considering that he presents himself as such an upstanding citizen, I thought to myself one day, like, man, let me just go look and see if this dude ever been arrested for something. Like, because, you know, most people who talk like that, they never had a traffic ticket or nothing of that sort. You know, they pretty good, upstanding people. Anyway, I do a little homework on Mr. Frederick Jala and find that he has been arrested for theft before. Now, I'm thinking, like, what the hell was Flakko stealing? He looked like a pretty big dude. He don't look like he missing no meals. He don't look like he missing no meals at all. So what was he stealing? And you know me, I decided to go get the paperwork. So without wasting any more time, let's get to it. Now, according to these documents, the reason Flakko was charged with theft is because on May 18th, 2017 at 1922, which is 7:22, Officer Carlson responded to Walmart for a theft of services call. Upon arrival, the officer spoke with the victim, Justin Clements. He told the officer that he picked up the subject, Frederick Jala, at his address around 4.
Frederick Jala is my real name. Salute to my guy, De Niro Jones, just pulled up in the chat, man. Salute to my guy, man. I appreciate you, bro. Real nigga shit. You always been a supporter from day one. My A1. Salute to you, my guy. Let's get back to it.
Clock. Justin then drove him around to different places where Frederick ran different errands. Around 6 o'clock, Justin drove Frederick to Walmart, and Frederick told him he was going inside to transfer some money and get some groceries. Justin waited about an hour, and Frederick never came back out. Justin went inside and had staff page Frederick over the loudspeakers. He never showed up. Justin attempted to call him, but his phone went straight to voicemail. The officer went inside Walmart to look for Justin, but could not find him. Tried to call his phone, but it went straight to voicemail. The officer followed Justin over to Frederick's address and attempted to make contact. So I'm assuming that they meant they went looking for Frederick. They followed Justin over to Frederick's address and attempted to make contact. No one answered the door, and they could not hear anyone inside the apartment. The officer tried to call Frederick again, but it went to voicemail again. So yeah, they was talking about calling Poetic Flakko. See how they be having typos in here? And the cop calling Crip think he getting away because of that. The total cost of the taxi ride was $133.50. So $133.50 for a ride. Damn. Justin works for Taxi Leasing, LLC, who leases from Doyle Taxi. Justin stated that he is the one responsible for the money and not the company. Please forward to Fargo, CA for review. Now, like I said, Mr. Flakko is known for his anti-crime rants, right? But it seemed like that's all an act. The more I'm looking at this guy and looking into him, it seems like he pulling a Charleston White on us. And it's really like he just saying whatever he has to say in order to, you know, get people's attention. Because let's be real here. A person with some moral integrity, even if you're not the type of person to call the police on nobody, come on, man. You pulling stunts like this, my boy. You gonna tell the man to drive you all around town and then tell him, hold on, I'm finna run in Walmart and get some money and never come back out. Hey, that's how you know that Flakko is a slime ball, bro. He will get over on you in a heartbeat. As fast as you turn your head, blink your eye, that dude will swipe your wallet, bro. Hey, listen, this is my opinion, but I'm just telling you what I know from dealing with these kind of people. Do you know how devious? Just think about this, bro. Most people who do
hey, if you're a parent and you live in the state of California and your child is from 0 to 12, I have exciting.
Purse snatchings, any type of robbery, crime, they do it spur of the moment. They see some money, they like, damn, I need that money, and they make a move. This dude literally sat here and plotted out how he was gonna get rides all over the city and then not pay for the rides. It seems petty, but to be willing to go that far, do all of this scheming and plotting, planning just to get over on a ride, bro? Like, come on, bro. What y'all think he gonna do with the right amount of paper in his face? And we ain't talking about snitching. We talking about crime. Like, these dudes they get on this internet with these made up names and they start to feel invincible. They get a few years of a run and they like, oh, can't nobody catch up with me. Can't nobody find out nothing about me. Ain't no dirt on me. And they start running their mouth. And then you find out everything that they've been talking about is contradicted by their real life and the actions that they have displayed in their lifetime. Now, in my lifetime, I done did some dirt, but I'm not on here bashing people and judging them. You know, you on here talking about people, the scum of the earth and all this stuff. And now this is proof that he just be rage baiting. Because, man, you a theft. You a thief. I mean, you a thief. I meant to say you going down for theft of services, bro. That's crazy, bro. And the plotting that it takes to go into that, man, let me give y'all more, because I ain't done. Let me show y'all. Now, Justin told the police that Frederick is a regular and that he had picked him up at his address a couple times prior. Justin also told the officer that Frederick uses an app that has all of his information on it with first, last name, full address with apartment number. Justin said that was the reason that he drove Frederick around for that long of a time without asking for money or credit card, because he had given him rides prior where he had paid, and because he had all of his information. He didn't think that Frederick would try to get away without paying. Justin also told me that while driving him around, he had been talking to him and he knew that he was 20 years old and he could describe him to me as a black male. He was wearing a white zip-up hoodie and blue jeans. Justin said that while he was driving around, Frederick was on the phone with he believed, bank. He also gave them his name of Frederick Jala, so he knows that is his name. Justin got the phone number from the dispatch where he got called from. The phone number was redacted. That is also the number that the police have in Frederick Jala's jacket, along with the same address that Justin picked him up at.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Irvine.
So not only did Flakko finesse the cab service, but he finessed somebody that he had been dealing with on a routine basis. This guy allowed you to ride around where he should have asked for your information. He didn't. He didn't think that you would pull something like that on him, and he actually trusted you. That's what makes this terrible. That's what makes this terrible in the whole thing, is that somebody actually trusted you. It takes more of a slime ball to actually build someone up, gain their trust through relationships, friendships, however you want to put it, and then actually do something to them that they wouldn't expect you to do, as opposed to just doing something to a stranger. Like, bro, you really betrayed this man's trust. And then, hey, listen though, they said, he say Flakko was in the back seat on the phone with the bank. Man, your ass wasn't on the phone with no bank, man. You back there faking like you on the phone with the bank. Just listen to this. Flakko faking like he on the phone with the bank, right? But then he told dude that he finna go in Walmart to transfer some money. What sense does that make? You on the phone with your bank, my boy. Transfer. That's how I know dude really trusted you. He wasn't even suspecting you or nothing. He looking at it like, man, this little fat goofy ain't finna do nothing, man. Whole time, you a little devious deviant, man. You running around here acting like you all nice. Gang bangers and gang members, I wanted to use some clips for y'all, but I know that he gonna try to strike this video, get this taken down. You know, I knew they was going to pull something like that. So I don't want to give them leverage by using some of his footage or something like that he could actually have.
Flakko the type of nigga, you gotta hurry up and eat your leftovers before he gets to him. He the type of nigga that'll eat your shit. Yup, you can listen, you can tell. Like, oh, bro, I didn't think you was gonna eat that. The fuck? Nigga, do I need to write my name on it and say I'm gonna eat it, nigga? He look like that type of nigga. Greedy bastard. I don't trust this nigga. I never trusted a nigga with a crooked face. I'm telling you. Just look at him. I ain't never trusted a nigga with a crooked face. This nigga's shit nasty work out here, bro.
A claim to try to get it taken down.
He said that nigga Lou for the little crazy. He said that nigga look like he don't bathe every day. You definitely don't bathe every day. That nigga walk around in the rain a little bit and say, nigga, I showered. No, you didn't. Put some soap on that towel and wash your ass, boy.
Even though it could be fair use, I don't even want to give him the chance to stop the momentum because I know he don't want y'all to know the details of this. Hey, come on. And then think about this, bro. Just picture his little fat ass jumping out the car, running in Walmart. He was all happy, like, yeah, I got him. I'm finna get out of here on his ass. He probably looked both ways and everything. Like, yeah, look at that face. Look at him. He looked like he was finessing. You done told this man you finna go transfer some money, but you was just in the back seat acting like you was on the phone with the bank. That's straight scamming. So listen, is scamming not crime, Flakko? That's a serious question, though. Is scamming not considered crime? Because technically you a scammer, bro. You just scammed this person. You scammed this man. Now you probably on the internet trying to scam right now, talk about gang bangers and gang members acting like you leading the charge. I knew you was suspect, though. Anytime you out here acting like you so against gangs, but you was scared to expose the great white blood and the cop calling crip, knowing that they both be trying to bang, but they got bad paperwork, then that let me know exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly what's going on. But yeah, I had to bring y'all this one because this dude just be running around doing too much, man. Too much yapping, and then nobody really know what's up with him. You doxing everybody and pulling up their stuff, and we don't know who are you? So just off of this right here, I think I can make a pretty good judge, a good judgment. Man, you terrible, bro. You a terrible person. You got this dude trusting you. You've been doing business with him. And if you had a ride from Walmart, then you had a ride. But you just wanted to slave somebody. Theft of services, bro. Think of how petty that is. You knew you ain't had no ride, bro. You should have just been like, man, I ain't got no ride. But this say a lot about you. Obviously, you ain't had no friends either. $130 worth of Uber rides. You ain't got no friends that could drive you around, bro. You know, I understand you might not have had a car. Everybody don't be having cars. But damn, you ain't got no friends to drive you around, Flakko? And then just all of a sudden now you criminals. Man, you a smooth criminal. You a smooth criminal, Flakko. Then told that man, I'm going to Walmart to transfer some money, do some grocery shopping. Hey, went in the store and never came back out is crazy, dog. Had the man sitting in the parking lot for an hour. They blowing your phone up. You done turned your phone off. And then, hey, though, imagine how stupid he was looking when he found out he had a case for that shit. I bet you when he found out he had a warrant for that, he probably like, damn, I can get a case for that? He ain't even thinking it's gonna go like that. He saw that and was like, damn, I'm finna go to jail. I'm finna go to jail, officer. Yeah, man, your ass going to jail, man. Turn around, cuff it on up. Straight up. Turn around and cuff it on up. But yeah, I had to bring y'all this one, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff. We ain't sparing none of these clowns, man. We got to clean this YouTube community up. We got a lot of hypocrites. We got a lot of pots calling kettles black. We got a lot of living in glass houses throwing rocks going on, man. We gonna stop that straight up. Like, comment, subscribe. all of that YouTube stuff. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We just hit 37,000 subscribers. I told y'all we on that road to 40K. I appreciate everybody. If you not subscribed, make sure you hit that button before you get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, man. It's your boy Byron Blake. I'm out.
Salute to my guy, man. Byron Blake, man. Salute to him, man. Great work. Great work. So I just ran across something else. Nina Boy just dropped. He said something about Brick Baby facing. He's gonna get 5 years or facing 5 years or something like that. I don't know. Something just dropped. I'm curious to know what he's talking about here. It says new update. Brick Baby facing 5 years. New charges dropped. He's coming home soon. Okay. I don't know. Let's see what this is all about, man. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Let's see what's going on here. Is it not playing? There it
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you,
Unlike leading competitive models, in sync.
All right, YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. We back at it with another one. Hey, so look, man. So it looks like,
I ain't
you
even
know,
paying
we
attention to the
expected
chits
WACK
out, man. My apologies. BBL. Salute to BBL, man. Salute to you, Queen. Who going to bed? BBL, you going to sleep? I missed it. What I missed? All right, you not feeling good? I hope you feel better. Get yourself together, young lady. Get yourself together. Let me see who I missed. Anybody else I missed in the chat? I hope I shouted out Cornelius in the building. All right, we good to go. Let's cook.
100 to, draw back on what Brick Baby said about WACK, right? But let's get to the meat and potatoes of what's going on, right? Brick Baby has pled guilty, right? His sentencing is on December 19th, right? Now, as y'all know, they have dropped multiple charges in regards to this case. Now, dealing with the federal sentencing and the points and all the scales that they use to give you your time, right? Brick Baby is not finna do 15 years. Now, this is the cold part about what Brick Baby did, which I don't understand. He took a lighter sentence, right? Had charges dropped, right? But just because he got his sentence don't mean that they can't call him back up to testify against Big U. Now, because he have took the I think it's 50 months, right? Or some of that nature, right? Brick Baby is finna be looking at, think about it. Brick Baby is not finna call everybody to the court building so they could come see him take his time like a man if he getting 15 years. 15 years, you scared. You worried. You know you ain't coming home until you 50 if you wouldn't got 15 years. So we know that. We got to identify that. But by him taking his plea agreement, with the charges that they got on them, they got what? The gun charge, ammunition, and that FEMA charge that they tried to give him, homie. But this is the cold part about it. So you got the 5 years, right? You've waived all your rights to utilize any of your constitutional rights, like plead the fifth or deny anything, right? So when he goes to court and he goes to jail, he's looking at his 5 years. When Big U time start, they can always call him up to ask him questions in regards to the case. Like, did you have any relationship with Big U? Have you ever been on a phone call with Big U? He can't plead the fifth. Once you go ahead and take that, that's why I get what Eddie Boy was saying. Eddie Boy is saying by him taking his plea agreement so fast, so early, it could potentially jeopardize him from getting himself caught up. Now, y'all got to understand something. If Brick Baby do not cooperate, if they call him back up, right, he can go ahead and face more.
Damn, I keep doing that on accident. But yo, R Boxing 1108, salute, man. I've never seen you in the chat, but I appreciate you being here, man. Humbly, I appreciate it. Welcome to the family. He says the second victim of the no jumper beating just filed his lawsuit and it's getting ugly. Yeah, man, I was wondering what was going on with that because we haven't heard anything. It had heated up and then it just sizzled out. And I got my theories of why that is. The FBI's favorite rat is involved, knee deep. So yeah, it's getting ugly. Big Itch, salute to you. He says, Ninja, you got 29 more days to show that paperwork. That part. Show your paperwork, sir. Let's go.
More time. You see what I'm saying? They set him up. And I don't know if he got a paid lawyer or not. Yeah.
So it's Marciano, huh? Marciano finally doing. Yeah, okay. Let's see what happens.
He like, yeah, nigga. You know, you cop to this right here. We'll give you 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You ain't walking away with, and he already looking at his shit like he only go do probably like 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? He probably get out 3 and a half. You see what I'm saying? He know he not finna do the whole 5 years. But y'all gotta understand something. All that shit that he done been through within the last 15 years, some of that stuff they can't use against him. You know what I mean? It's been already over 10 years. I think certain cutoffs is 7, right? So Brick Baby is inviting everybody to come down to the court building December 19th. I don't know about y'all that's really interested in his little 5-year bid, but I'm telling y'all, man, he's facing 5 years in prison. He's not finna do no 15. So I know we all been putting 15 years. That's the max they can give him. Everybody's going off the max, right? So what's going to happen is he's going to take that. But his lawyer is not even advising him that, hey, listen, yeah, you got this 5 years. You know what I'm saying? It's 50 months or whatever that is, right?
Hollywood is a place where they're sacrificed.
But when Big U trial starts, your name is going to be in the paperwork because you're on the wiretap, right? That's how they playing them games. They got him thinking, oh yeah, we ain't tripping off you. We ain't worried about you. We work. You know what? Don't even worry about it. You ain't even on the RICO. You good. But by him taking the 5 years, he's opting out all his rights. Once he take that time, I guarantee y'all that he's going to be called in on the Big U case. And by him getting and see, he needs something that Eddie Boy was saying by him taking that, right? Because I was like, why Eddie Boy saying, you know, this ain't a good deal? Because shit, anytime you see a nigga catching time, out of all that shit, you looking at 5 years. Now we gonna get to some of WACK100 content, right? But WACK100 is going to go through all the paperwork and create a synopsis, a scenario that points out, oh, he's working with them people. At this point, it has no indication that he's working with them people. Even I thought he might have been working with them because, you know, who gets off of, you know, out of criminal activity like that all the time? You know what I'm saying? He always got away with a lot of shit. Maybe this nigga a hella lucky, or he know how to play it to the point where the shit that he's involved in, the little shit that he got caught up in, they ain't tripping off that. But y'all got to understand something. WACK100 would not invest in his time if he wasn't one of those people. Now, we realize that he's been utilizing Reggie White Jr., the same person who all these gangsters calling to get information on niggas. I don't care who you is, man. You can't, Nigga, if you calling an ex-police officer to use his buddies to pull up paperwork and shit, nigga, you in some type of association with them niggas. Hey, you know the motto. If you fuck with them, duck with them, because you still part of that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you calling somebody in law enforcement, nigga. If you utilizing that type of activity, nigga, you working with them people too. So with that being said, man, let's play some of this WACK 100 content, and we gonna see how he try to slander Brick Baby. Let's go.
Assault rifle on June 23rd, 2023. All you guys heard Brick Baby deny it, even to a point where I had him crying on no jumper. Remember he was sitting on the couch?
All right, so this the same shit we just reacted to, man. We ain't about to dance around that again. Damn, because I was in my comment section on YouTube, man. Salute to the love on YouTube, man. They showing a lot of love. I've been getting a lot of, what they call it, followers on Instagram or whatever. You know, people that be checking out my stories. I'm not sure who they are exact. If you're from YouTube, can you like hit me, send me a message or something, a comment on the story or something, so I know who you are and I can show you some love, because I don't be having no clue who people are. Shit, hold on real quick, y'all. Let me figure this out one time. Let me finish this real quick. On the live, what I post. Is Shantae still in here? Because I'm responding to your message right now. Is Shantae still on the line? Let me see. Let me see if Shantae's still here. If Shantae, you still there, Queen, comment in the comment section real quick, so I can make sure I'm understanding what you're seeing in the chat. Leave up to him. They call him. Yeah, that's a fact. Hold on, y'all. Then I'll get back to this. So, man, it's kind of dry. Let me see if there's any more content, man, because I still want to go. Shit, y'all still here? I want to rock. Listen to Eddie Boys, too. I think she gone. All right, she gone. All right, but I just hit her in the comment section. Lil Woody live right now. He ain't talking about shit. Oh, there you go. So, Shantae, what you mean when I post the live to post the time? I'm trying to understand what you meant by that, because it should say like the time that the live is going to start. So just help me clarify what you mean by post the time when I go live, because usually I do. Talks real time. No, that's not. I'll have to message you later. That's my little bro in the back. If y'all see somebody in the background, that's my pop. I mean my little bro. He snitched at 12 years old. Ain't no kind. I'm trying to find some content, y'all, that's worth running. Anything out there? Anybody seen anything out there worth running? No jumpers live right now, but I don't think I can survive listening to that crap. I'm sorry. Queen Chew catches flag. Fake. What? Oh, okay, yeah. Damn. Is that a little Munchie? Yeah, that looks sick. Salute to Munchie B, the mayor. Oh, like I usually do. I usually do like schedule it, but I don't schedule it. So like, see, Do Sims, he do it the right way. I just be wanting to hurry up and jump out there. You know what I'm saying? Like usually he'll schedule his way ahead of time, or if he's gonna go live sooner than that, he'll do it at least like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of time. Which is the way you should do it, because that you make sure you monetize once the video drops. I just be wanting to hurry up and jump out there. I'm not gonna lie. I just be wanting to jump out there and chop it up with y'all. But I need to be more restrained when it comes to that. I don't crashed out on Compton AD and Trail. That ain't nothing. We already listened to that. I don't care nothing about the Bucci Bear. Nothing at all about the Bucci Bear. Has nothing to do with anything. Again, rest in peace to D'Angelo, y'all. Man, iconic singer, bro. Iconic. That Brown Sugar, next level. Next level. Yeah, I done made love to a couple of his songs. I'm not gonna lie. Pause. I ain't gonna lie. That one hurt. Shit. I need to get my girl down here ASAP so we can represent D'Angelo the right way. Shit. Yeah, I need to get her down here ASAP so we can celebrate it the right way. You got Jim John, OG, Kunta, and Gummy. I know we did some Gummy content early this morning. You know, I did some of that shit early this morning. Jim Jones calls Cameron a liar. He always says that. Man, did y'all hear that Jim Jones was going at Tony Yayo? That's interesting. That right there is interesting. Yeah, that's interesting right there, man. I don't know if you want to do that. Like, why you want to do that? Why you waking up them people over there? Let them people do what them people over there doing. Charleston White in trouble and he don't. What? Flag on the play. Salute the flag on the play. I used to respond to some of his content. 6ix9ine exposed Fat Joe. Yeah, I seen that too. Like, shit. Let me see. I just seen some academic shit with that dude. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Cause I just seen something like that. I just don't want to run no bug. You know what I mean? OG Percy Richard start. Okay, yeah. We can run this. Let me grab this one time for the one time and the one time and the one time. You know what I'm saying? Miss Shantae Cooper. Man, salute to her, man. She be showing me love in that chat. Sheesh. I love it. And I appreciate you too. You know? To take the time to even do all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me see. Yep, this is it right here. They just dropped this an hour ago too, so this fresh off the press. You dig what I'm saying? You dig it, Delmy? Free the brick to the brick free. Free Big U. Free the real ones. Let's get these weenies off the streets. Let's get. I don't wish jail on nobody, but I do wish justice in some of this injustice, if that makes sense to you. I just wish justice in a lot of this injustice. You know, Suge Knight behind bars, a pillar of his community, whether you liked him or not, or like the methods that he used to get where he got. But he got there and he looked out and blessed a lot of people. But then people like Reggie Wright Jr., Sr., C.S. Tubeck, and others who take away from our community, who destroy our community from within, who don't give a F about our community, walk around here free. And you know, it's because they don't have no integrity whatsoever. If they can throw you under the bus to free their skin, that's exactly what they're going to do. Don't make no mistake about it.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
That's what I want. Shit, make it.
I want to think this is what I like about being in my courtroom, in my jurisdiction. Hey, stop, man. Hold on. In my jurisdiction right now, this ain't the Gumby trap. We stay in order around here.
You're not going to do me like he did.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.
Real tone, there's some money in the room. I love that. Hit that like button like you like something.
You taking me to court. I'm not taking you to court.
Let's go to work, then.
Let's work then.
Goddamn, how y'all doing today? Today's Real Tune in the room. OG Percy, but today I am the one goddamn me in charge for the minute. I'm just Judge Percy right now. Y'all know my court. OG Percy show number. Today we have Real Tune in court. He showed up for the subpoena. I ran a speedy trial on him earlier. He failed to appear, so he was arrested and brought in. How you doing, Tune? I'm gonna thank y'all. Y'all can leave now, babies. Understand y'all can leave now. We got him. He's in the room. Real Tune is in the room with OG Percy. Real Tune. You know, around here we whoop ass. We don't goddamn be we get straight to the point, man. Right now they've been saying that you a starter, you're a problem in the street, you're a pause and you're a germ. I'm here to prove them wrong. When you come to my court, everybody know at my courthouse, nobody's found guilty without getting the message. We don't let them leave without the mess. We get the message and everything. That's what my court is about, getting the message, not entertaining the mess. But right now, We got to entertain the mess to get the message. Now, Tone is the one being called for the mess. I looked at a lot of things. They said you didn't give government. I'm glad you know how to go. I want to think this is what I like about being in my courtroom, in my jurisdiction. Hey, stop out. Hold on. You're in my jurisdiction right now. This ain't the Gumby trial. We don't just, we stay in order around here.
You're not going to do me like he did.
That's strike two. He didn't hear too good. When one man is talking in this courtroom, he finished, then you talk. That's how we conduct ourselves here. That gets a good trial and everything goes according to plan. There's no interruption. We will get some order in this today, Tune. All right, then. We don't know how you do it Real Tune TV, but when you're in OG Percy courtroom, there's order. That means I talk, you listen. You talk, I listen. Regardless how bad I want to interrupt, I will never interrupt you while you're talking. You understand? I ain't saying the gaffer would. You know, just the gaffer might jump in every now and then, but I will never. And on that note right now, I'm going to let Real Tune get his raw out.
You ain't make your point.
Hold on. I said one. God damn it. Don't make me break this goddamn stick across your head today, Tune. I'm going to let Tune get his raw out, you know, after I put the format on the table. If he don't interrupt one more time, he will be escorted out of here, y'all. I said, we trying to give a man a chance to go to court the right way. Real Tune has been indicted on starting charges. You know, in my rule, that's a bad move. As his lawyer, I am the judge, the lawyer, and the jury. I am everything. Don't go to trial right here. I'm everything. My bad, y'all. And as his lawyer, I'm here to prove him innocent. But the world is going to condemn him for being a shit starter. Only thing I got to say to him defense before I let him go, what the lawyer got to say is to be in his defense. When that camera come on, I want everybody, please, y'all get this in his defense as a lawyer for Real Tune TV. I'm not on his side at all. I don't give a fuck less what y'all hanging in there tonight. He got his hat on. He gets you prepared to get him by a rope today. So I'm gonna let y'all, the crowd, have him after this. But watch this. As his lawyer, when that camera comes on, it ain't nobody's fault but who in front of the camera. I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody say. When a man's his job is to ask questions, I don't care what he asks. Your job is to answer the question or not answer the question. When that camera come on, whatever you say, it ain't the man behind the camera fault. That's what a lot of people is missing. That's his, in my behalf. Now, what y'all do with him after this, I'm gonna get you. The questions he's asked.
Let's count the smiles.
I see one.
Amazon Freight scales with you. Simple booking and 24.
Somebody gotta ask them. Everybody else running around this like they whisper the questions. He's the man that's bold enough to ask the questions. Yes, he gonna get convicted for asking the question. Is he starting now? He asking questions. You the one answering the question. I can't stand when they say one thing, man. Cause Real Tune running start. Real Tune running start shit. How he starting? He just the man behind the camera. When that camera come on, it ain't Real Tune business. What you say in front of that camera, nigga. If you want to keep OG, why person name ain't in shit around here? I've been dealing with this man, you know, Real Tune. No, well, I've been dealing with John. I ain't been dealing with Tune. Tune can be really, you know, I be able to pass the Tune and John sometimes. Real Tune, sometimes his guitar strings break. He'll lose Tune. But anyway, and I learned one thing. I'm not the biggest starter in the world right now. Because that ain't what I entertain. He asked me the question, I answered. Some of the questions he didn't ask me and got me in trouble. Why? Because the way I answered them. People don't understand that. He asked the question. It's the response that's the shit starters. Oh, Tune started shit. Tune started shit. How he started?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna throw an audible, man. My man said Discretion TV. That's my guy, and I see he got something that's interesting. Breaking news: Ma James gets help changing his white Cadillac Tupac. I don't know what that means. Suge Knight and Southside Story. So let me go pull that. That sounds something that's more interesting right there. What these niggas talking about right now. Salute to them though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everything they do over there on that channel. You know what I'm saying? But I'm totally lost on what they talking about. If I'm being honest. Yes, he was. This fan is fucking my face up. Real tone, there's some money in the room. I like what he said. That shit funny. All right, let's go, man. We're going to run this discretion TV content. I don't know what she talking. This is crazy. What is she talking about? That's crazy. Anyway, let's get to this content. Salute to Discretion TV. My God. Proper introduction. Salute to Discretion TV, man. My man, 50 grand, man. Salute to him. It's been a while since I reacted to some of his content. It's been a while since I did content, but I'm back in that saddle. So let's get to it.
21 gun salute.
21 gun salute.
Yo, rest in peace, D'Angelo. Yo, that's crazy. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. That's crazy. Rest in peace to D'Angelo, Mr. Brown Sugar. D'Angelo had all the females. 21 gun salute. So, breaking news. Mama James, he started lying through the rest of his teeth. Internet, we caught him lying through the rest of his teeth, trying to change his Cadillac story. Because according to what these YouTube streets has been saying, Mama James said, way in the beginning, that, hey, that's Southside right there. That's the Southside Crips. Yo, I called Buntry and I told him, yo, Orlando and them is out here, right? So, recently, in the last 30 days, Mama James, through the rest of his teeth, has been lying and saying, who said I saw a Cadillac? I never said I saw a Cadillac. And boom, we start debunking him. Now, film producer Mike.
Wait. Shante, what happened? Who's talking about me? Valentino? What'd he say about me? That's my guy. I thought we was good. Hold up, I missed something? Well, I don't know. I ain't heard nothing yet, but if he was, then we'll address it. But until then, salute to Valentino, man. That's my man, 50 grand, man. I didn't know he was talking about me, though. What's up with that? Charles Pitts, what up, man? Salute to you.
Mike Dorsey, before I even start this live show, you know, Mike Dorsey gave me a strike for putting out the Murder Crap Mama James interview. So now I got a strike from Murder Crap Mike Dorsey. I told you, Mike Dorsey was interfering with the pot case. Keefe East old attorney, Carl Arnold, already told him, look, Mike Dorsey, he has all the police files. So Mike Dorsey, Mikey, you holding a grudge? Mikey holding a grudge, teams up with Reggie Wright Jr., right? Teams up with Reggie Wright Jr. and gave me a strike to take down the Mama James line on the Cadillac. So that's my last 24 hours. And I want to say this. To all you so-called street ninjas, if you feel, and somebody put this in the chat, I'm dead ass serious. To you so-called street ninjas, right? Because it seems like this new breed of street ninjas is different. If you feel the FBI, CIA, ATF, if you feel like the feds is tracking your cell phone, ninja, it's 2025. Get a new cell phone, get a new carrier. Okay? Y'all ninjas is moving like it's the 80s and 90s. Don't call me from no fucking phone that I can't say, yo, I need a gun. If I can't, ninja, it's 2025. Don't call me from no fucking phone that if I say I need a gun, you can't give me a fucking gun. And or yo, I need a throwaway. Somebody please put that in the fucking chat. Because any one of my ninjas, Wrench Gang, whoever, you got my direct line, you could talk about hammers, you could talk about whatever you want, because ain't no feds is following me, my ninja. I've been out 8 years, right? We made 8 years this week. Ain't no ninja from my block in the Bronx ever said, nah, that ninja, whatever they want, that ninja was never on me on my channel. So y'all ninjas, I'm being nice right now. But build your brand, build your YouTube channel the right way. Don't try to trip me up on no phone conversation. If your phone is tapped, homie, my nigga, if your phone is tapped, get a new cell phone. Stop being cheap. Get a whole new ninja. I won't walk around with no hot cell phone. This is not like the 80s and 90s. Y'all ninjas is fucking dirt. Y'all ninjas got T-Mobile and Sprint talking about your phone tapped. Fuck out of here, ninja. You know, you chose for your phone to be fucking tapped in 2025. Fuck out of here, ninja. Can we make this make sense? You niggas could call me and tell me, yo, this paperwork is on this ninja. Yo, this ninja. Yo, this ninja. Yo, ninjas tell me they business, right? On the same fucking phone. So if I call you from my fucking phone and say, yo, give me a fucking gun. I need a fucking gun. How much you charge? Can you get me a fucking gun? I don't give a fuck. I can stand on my own jail time. I can stand on my own prison time. If you can't talk like that on the phone, don't call me, my ninja. My phone not hot. Ninja, my phone not hot. And you know, I hate to just tell y'all half details, but just in case y'all ninjas try some funny shit on Discretion TV, which I don't give a fuck, build your own platform the right way, dogs. Get your weight up, stop being jealous. Sometimes jealousy, my God, she's beautiful. You look real nice, man. God bless you. You got it going on. You got it, yes. Word up. I had to say something. Discretion TV, 21 Gun Suit. If you just tapping in, film producer Mikey Dorsey. Mike Dorsey shoots my channel because I used the Murder Crap interview with Mama James. His first interview, said it all. Right? Reggie Jr., I text Reggie, you son of a bitch. The first thing I said, Reggie Jr., you son of a bitch. I know you was behind that shit. And then Reggie throws Mike Dorsey under the bus. There's Mikey. Get the fuck out of here, you bitch ninjas. My thing is, y'all keep reporting my channel. I'm appealing it. I want to see y'all in court. Why don't y'all just see me in court face to face? So if I want to put hands on y'all, I could. Y'all ninjas is moving like, all right, if y'all not taking me to court, what is the sense? You can't stop my paper flow.
Man, I am like all sorts of confused right now. So, what happened? Valentino was talking about me or something? Is that what's being speculated? I'm so confused right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? He was talking about me? I don't be really giving a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't saying nothing to my face, man. I don't really put no stock in it. No nigga on the internet running his mouth, you know what I'm saying? I don't be respecting no shit like that. But me and him cool, so I ain't know it was a problem. I was cutting at the time, so I don't really get to hear it. But some of the people in the chat was saying that he was talking about me, like in a bad way. Yeah, we gotta hear that. Yeah, man. That's all I'm saying. But until it's confirmed, man, salute to my guy, Valentino, man. I'm going to sit back and eat this soup, man, and get my numbers up and all that and listen to this content. It's all good. You know what I mean? Let's get to it.
You can't stop this. I don't split my YouTube check, so what is the purpose? What is going on? This is why I keep my circle tighter than virgins. You understand me? Don't call my phone if you feel your phone is fucking tapped. What nigga, it's 2025. What's wrong with y'all ninjas? If I can't call my so-called friends, I call y'all niggas and I trust y'all ninjas. The fuck you call me for if you feel your phone is tapped, nigga? I never would tell my ninjas, yo, oh, don't, nigga, for what? Then get a new phone, nigga, I got Sprint, go to T-Mobile. We got T-Mobile, go to AT&T. You got AT&T, go to Verizon. Y'all niggas walking around with a hot phone. Fuck out my face. Y'all niggas ain't real ninjas, B. Fuck out of here. If I can't call my so-called friends, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not, because last I checked, me and him was Gucci. I got his number. I hit him directly. Even if he did say something to me, I ain't gonna say no internet shit. That's internet shit. I don't respect it, but I hit him personally and asked him, but, you know, it's all good, man. It's all to the good again. You know what I mean? Life is life, and you know? Dude's him. Well, he cool with both of us. And he did a live with both of us. Or, I mean, he did content with both of us, so I don't know. It's all good, though.
The bitches, if I can't call my so-called friends and say, hey, I need a throwaway, hey, I need a fucking gun right now. Yo, hey, you're my so-called friend, right? The fuck you give me your number for? You call me, niggas call me to lie for their moms, lie for their dad. Niggas call me, yo, shoot this up, do this. Niggas call me for every fucking thing in the sun. Soon as I make a call, yo, discretion TV. Yeah. Nigga, my phone never been tapped, bitch. No, your phone is tapped and you kept a hot phone. So when real niggas call you on some real shit, yo, man, if you feel like your phone is tapped, get a new phone. 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 Fuck what's wrong with y'all niggas? Don't ever call my phone again saying anything. Your whole crew. Niggas is acting like we in the 80s with Gotti and Sammy the Bull, where you're forced to like... Yeah, so that was my day today. Mike Dorsey, one of the producers for Murder Crap, and Greg Bacon, he reports my channel helping Reggie Wright Jr. and Mama James. Reggie shows me the text. Reggie said, give Discretion TV 3 strikes.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, Reg, you actually sent me the text.
Yeah, I don't think that nigga get down like that either. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And last I checked, me and that nigga was cool, and I ain't been doing content, so I don't know why he would have an issue with me. But this chicken noodle soup is all right.
Text message that you sent to Mike Dorsey, give Discretion TV 3 strikes. Mike Dorsey said, I can't strike it because Murder Rap, I didn't produce it. What? Y'all niggas is pussy. I'm going to forever repost y'all shit. Forever debunk y'all shit. Forever. There's no fear. There's no fucking fear. Y'all not going to take me to court. All YouTube going to do is take the video down 10 days, put the shit back up. But Mike Dorsey, you have been interfering with the Biggie and Pac case for years, bro, and nobody held y'all accountable. You name me one homicide that's open. 2. It's not just 1, it's 2, right? Y'all said Pac dead, right? You got 2 homicides that this little punk kid, Mike Dorsey, he's involved with all the murder files, and he gets to look at the murder. And then he don't put out the accurate information, because we found out that Stephen Katz was stealing out the Biggie and Pac book. So, you know, get the likes up for me. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. You know, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. The likes be low. It be like 1 million ghost watchers. I can't even call these so-called niggas in this West Coast streets. These so-called West Coast niggas I be reaching out to, right? And ask you for a fucking throwaway without you telling me your fucking phone tap. I can't have friends. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's like I'm in a Twilight Zone, bro. Right? It's like I'm in a fucking Twilight Zone, B. All I could trust is my fucking wrench gang. My fucking wrench gang. That's all I got, B. Probably future wrench gang, but even some of the wrench gangs, y'all niggas be like, yo, what the fuck, B? But it's cool. It's fucking cool, B. 5 years from now, y'all gonna wish there was a Valentino Discretion TV. Y'all niggas doing anything to get your weight up. Y'all trying to secretly record me for clout. Like, nigga, what? If you feel your phone tap, bitch ninja, get a new fucking phone. Check my Instagram. I've been doing shit before I had a YouTube channel. I'm still getting royalty checks from a lot of them fucking sets. Doesn't matter. It's fucking sad, bro. It's fucking sad. It's fucking sad, bro. Y'all ninjas on internet, y'all worse than these females that go out for free meals and shit. These fucking nappy head bitches just want fucking free meals. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, these nappy head sluts, nappy head 304s. Y'all bitches just want free meals and a fucking come up and a level up. These ninjas on YouTube streets, they worse than these hoes, bro. Trust me when I'm telling you that, B. I'm front line with this shit. Niggas call me for everything. Yo, Val, this is what WACK100 said. Yo, Val, this is what this nigga said. Yo, Val, this is the paperwork. Niggas call me for every fucking thing on the sun. As soon as I call you for a fucking burner or a fucking throwaway,
shit, what was said? What video is I go listen to it myself? Like, what was actually like said? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what was even said. I'll call that nigga right now. Oh, it's all good, bro. I don't think that nigga was talking about me, but I'll holler at him.
My phone tap. You know these niggas before. What the fuck? Don't call me if your phone tap. So you call me and you know your phone tap, nigga? What is that telling me? You telling me don't talk that way, your phone might be tapped, but you call me every day. You text me almost every fucking day, every fucking month or something, and send me some fuck shit. What are you telling me, my nigga?
Oh, this the video that he allegedly, okay.
Y'all niggas don't think. Y'all so clout thirsty. Y'all trying to jam niggas up and record niggas, not even know what you saying, nigga. Do you understand what you just told me? You said, yo, why would I call you when I know you're on an investigation, your phone being tapped? Wait a minute, it's 2025. Who walks around with a hot cell phone? Oh my God, these cheap ass bastards, bro. Y'all niggas is beneath me, man. I worked with Keon.
Yeah, so he ain't talking about me, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. He's number one, we cool. Number two, shit, I ain't been doing content. I just started back doing content. And I ain't did nothing nowhere near what he be doing. You know what I'm saying? I keep my foot on CS2 back neck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I don't know. But whoever that nigga talking about, get him. Cool. Yeah, man, I ain't tripping. Either way, though, I wouldn't have addressed it. You know what I'm saying? That's chatty patty type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a. I would love to say a lot of the shit I be saying about WACK to his face. I know that I would never get the opportunity to do it. You know. So it is what it is. And my phone is not hot, 1,000%. Hell, it might be, but I don't be talking about shit on it, and I don't call nobody to be talking about shit on it. I always assume Big Brother's listening. and watching. I learned that a long time ago. Always assume that. That's why I hate when my little bro called me on Instagram. That nigga love calling me on Instagram. Like, nigga, why is you calling me on this federal ass app thing, bro? Like, fuck you, what is we doing? And that nigga don't even be talking about nothing. I just don't trust it. But I always assume that Big Brother listening and Big Brother watching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he probably misunderstood, but it's all good, man. Shit happens, bro. That shit happens. But nah, that nigga ain't talking about me. I fuck with that nigga. Yeah, not about no blower. I ain't got no blower. Jonas. I ain't got no blower. Yeah, I don't know about all that shit. Yeah, I walk with the Lord. Hallelujah. Man, this shit was alright. My little brother put a little too much seasoning though. Niggas mistake salt for flavor. You know what I'm saying? Salt just enhances the flavor. And that nigga enhanced the salt. Shit was salty. It was good though. But that shit was salty the motherfucker. My blood pressure probably damn near 200s. Oh, damn. Anyway. How much longer is it? Oh, this shit long. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think I'm about to end this, man. I don't feel like sitting through all this shit today. You know what I'm saying? It was good, though. It was good. Let me see if there's any more other content out here that's exciting, though, before I go. Because y'all rocking with me, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm pretty sure Deuce Sims about to go live or something anyway. I ain't seen nothing yet. Jim Jones declares war against Max B. Man, these niggas with these titles, man, this should be amazing. You know what? I really want to hear this. I want to hear what he had. I'm going to play this and I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Chick Smooth real quick. I want to hear what Jim Jones had to say to Tony Yayo, man. Let me grab this shit from Chick Smooth real quick. I ain't listened to Chick Smooth content in a minute. See, that's how I know YouTube on some weird shit with the algorithm. I just want to point that out. Like, I don't be paying attention to little shit like that, but now I'm trying to get back into the algorithm. I'm catching little shit. And a lot of these channels that I used to watch a lot and support, they don't pop up on my feed no more. So some of them shit, so many of them that I support, I forget. So when I see a Chick Smooth, I'm like, oh, okay, or JT Tower, I think is his name. Some of his stuff I like to watch, I like to support. Damn, who else? It's a couple of channels, man, that just don't pop up on my feed like they used to.
If you were sexually abused at a juvenile detention center, even decades ago, you might still qualify for compensation.
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
So look at Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. We need to start regulating podcast equipment and podcasts in general. It seems like these days, people would rather go on a podcast to air somebody out over squashing the beef behind the scenes. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this one took me by surprise. Who knew that Jim Jones had this much animosity towards Tony Yayo? I mean, yeah, Jim Jones got his own beef with Tony Yayo's mans 50, but for the most part, Yayo has pretty much stayed out of it. The last thing I remember Tony Yayo saying about Jim Jones wasn't really about Jim Jones. When Yayo went on Matt Hoffa's podcast, he said no disrespect, but Jim still had Stack in the hood.
This is the difference between me and other, right? Stack Bundles, one of my favorite rappers in the world.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Ryan Squad.
Rest in peace.
Far Rock.
Yep.
You understand? Jim Jones, he had Stack Bundles, he had Max B. I looked at it like, wait, you know. Stack's Bundles, we had a portion, was still in the hood. No disrespect to Jim Jones. Fifth had me in Battery Park. I could walk out that motherfucker barefoot. But I'm walking out there barefoot. That's when you know a nigga love you, boy. Because he making sure you don't get your shit split. Because you go back to 134, anywhere, Baisley, Brooklyn, shit get split.
Now, personally, if you guys go look at the context of this conversation, Yayo was not trying to diss Jim. He was simply trying to make a comparison. Well, 3 years later, come to find out that Jim was still feeling salty over what Yayo said. And speaking of still feeling salty, Memphis Bleek was also feeling salty over what Yayo said about him a couple months ago.
Bleek said, Hove doesn't look out for me like Fifth looks out for...
And then he said he eats home halal. He eats on his own. I eat on my own too.
Right.
I go on my own tour.
But now he's trying to take a shot.
Yeah, because and it's a cool shot because I just came off tour.
Right.
When have you seen Bleek on tour? On his own.
Right.
If he's doing something with Freeway and Siegel and them like that, it came to a point where 50 was helping Siegel.
Yeah, Quinn, I pretty much figured that. You know what I'm saying? They probably are shadow banned, but it's a lot of these channels that are shadow banned. It's either that or YouTube is readjusting the markets that they drop you in. Because some people don't know how YouTube works. They drop you, like, if you brand new, if you want to make a lot of money, get a lot of views right out the gate, create a brand new channel and start posting. YouTube is going to drop you in a whole bunch of different markets to see how good you're going to do in these different markets, and then once they get a good assessment on what you did, they adjust you accordingly to what markets they're going to drop you in, and then usually it'd be less and less and less and less, just depending on what type of numbers you do. But that's how YouTube works. So if you really want to take off and do crazy numbers, start a whole new YouTube channel, and then, you know what I'm saying, put out content, and then you'll be there, drop you in all these different markets. But trust me, that shit's going to slow down after a while. You know what I mean? YouTube is fickle, but it's been really fickle with the content lately. Shit is crazy. But it is what it is. I'm not tripping.
All I'm saying is, when you look at a situation, Jay-Z is not a bad guy. Bleek is not a bad guy.
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying to you that Jay-Z was all business with them niggas.
Right.
When Buck up on his taxes, 50 a piece him off. You know what I'm saying? When Prodigy bought a house and needed more money, 50 a piece him off.
It's all good, Kid the Barber. Don't even trip, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Yeah, shit all good, bro. Don't trip.
You're paying back. You understand what I'm saying? I've seen shit like that.
So in other words, you saying Hove has always kept it business.
Business. 50, the thing with 50 is, it was business and we was friends. I don't feel like Bleek was Jay-Z friend. I don't feel like Young Guns was Jay-Z friend. I don't feel like
and that's
was
okay.
Jay-Z friend.
I mean, you probably should have learned or known early on what type of relationship that it was.
Definitely.
So therefore, there's no misunderstanding at a later date in time.
Yeah. So I seen 50.
But he shouldn't measure his friendship by what you and Fifth have.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do that.
Yeah, definitely.
I wish my boy looked out for me like that. Or I look for my boy don't look out for me like you such as
Exactly.
okay, but y'all don't have the type of relationship that me and Fifth have.
Exactly. I've been on a block with Fifth. I don't know if Bleek was on a block with Jay.
Right.
I don't know that, and I'm not taking nothing from him. I'm not here to blow shots or discredit him. All I'm saying is I seen Fifth piece people off when they had tax problems.
Right.
Jay did it, but he did it with Lil Wayne later on.
Right. He did it with Wayne. He helped
you didn't hear him help
Savage with an immigration lawyer.
Right.
He helped DMX when DMX wanted to leave and he owed.
That's Rock Nation, right? That's Rock Nation as whole. We ain't not discrediting, but when have you seen him at that point when Young Guns and Bleek was there and Siegel was there? Siegel was left in the dust. Let's keep it real. That's how I looked at it. He could have got.
I'll take your word for that.
Once he disrespect, cool, I understand. But if he didn't disrespect and the dude is loyal there, it should be more opportunities for him. All I'm saying is when Fifth have a tour, anger management tour, me and Banks, everybody on tour, MOP, Mobb Deep. Any artists he had, he put them on a platform.
Right.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Jim had Memphis Bleek on his brand new podcast, Artist to Artist. And while Jim Jones was trying to give him flowers for what he's been doing himself, Memphis Bleek brought up what Tony Yayo said about him, and that set Jim Jones off. And you can tell he's been waiting years to get his shit off about Yayo. Here's what he said.
A lot of, we from the hood, so people look at Bleak and don't understand the business he's doing. They always look at Jay like, oh,
yeah.
But
That's why,
nigga, Bleak
that's
out
why you
here
got
making
niggas like
moves.
Yayo talking about, Jay don't take care. Nigga, I don't need Jay to go on tour.
You'll smoke hard coke,
Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
Man, kid, like for real, bro. From me personally, you know what I'm saying. I can't speak for nobody else in the chat. I'm gonna just speak for me. Don't worry about it, bro. Even if you was trying to start some shit, bro, you couldn't start no shit for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't let another person dictate, put batteries in my back. None of that shit, man. I'm 44, bro. I didn't did that, and I didn't had it done too. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't been there, led and did that, man. I don't move off of nobody drum. You know what I'm saying? My girl can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I moved to my own accord, bro. Respectfully. So you couldn't have put a battery on my back even if you tried. But I didn't take it as that. I just took it as you know, like you said. You heard something, you thought it was something, threw it out there, bam, it wasn't that. It is what it is. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? So over it. I ain't tripping. Salute to Valentino. Salute to you. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody. Salute to my girl. Salute to the weather being nice and chill finally and not being hot out here in Cali. I fucking love it. Let's go.
You look like you need to be taken care of, nigga. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene, nigga. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 send you an ounce or something, yo.
You do need
You
that
might
help.
need
That's
2
why-
ounces, nigga.
that's why
Paid
you
in full
looking to
movie,
see-
nigga. I got a G for every bump in your face, nigga. I promise you that, nigga.
That's
I
a
promise
fact.
you that, nigga.
That's why he worried about
Peon, you broke, nigga. You know
See?
I got it, nigga. What's
Don't-
up? The
ain't
bag
nobody-
is up. The bolsa.
See, all that shit there, theatrics, though. I'm just saying. I heard what Tony Ayo said. I didn't hear crazy like how he taking it. You know what I'm saying? But I just hate when a nigga be talking spicy like that. Thousands and thousands of miles away over a phone, nice and comfortable and tucked away in a little house or wherever the fuck they at. I'm not saying niggas is pussy. What I'm saying is, nigga, how can you? I couldn't feel good as a man popping it like that. Man, I'll quickly shut the fuck up. Hit you on the back end like, nigga, what? Where you at? What we doing? Are we doing this or what? Cause I couldn't feel comfortable just popping it like that. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, but I guess you know that's just an entertainment game, and I just gotta adjust my thinking. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my nigga Rocky 215 man Aziz. Where you been at, bro? You been over there at, in District 13 and shit? Y'all over there doing big things with R&B? The queen of R&B? You know what I'm saying? The Hunterside, what is that? The Hunterside East is that room now? Because all us West Coast niggas is not over there no more. So it's the East and the South over there probably. Yeah. District 13 East, 100 side East over there. Salute to them. What they doing. Now, salute to everybody over there at District 13, man. I hope everybody doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Flea, where the both sides, Flea?
Let me finish that off. Ain't nobody taking care of niggas over here, B. Yo, nah, you good, my nigga. I fucking love it. Niggas deserve it. They need to hear this shit, man, because they bugging out here. All these niggas worrying about who taking care of who. We take care of we. Ain't no who
nigga.
take care of who, nigga.
Word up,
you
nigga.
know who doing it. We live.
Us,
we getting
the
money.
gangway, nigga. We take
You
care
feel
of
me?
everybody, nigga. We take care of each other, nigga.
That's a
You heard?
fact, my G, but shit. Linking back up with you, Jim, we missed out on a lot of opportunity, bro.
Oh man, calling him a cokehead and saying you got a G for every bump in his face is crazy. Man, shout out to Mitch from Paid in Full. Now, I don't want to pocket watch, but if you guys watch the news, if you guys see what's going on, I think Yayo got a little bit more money than Jim. But if we're talking cultural relevance, obviously I gotta give it to Jim. Yayo is constantly getting booked for shows. He's constantly on tour damn near all year long with 50 Cent. So maybe it's just me, but I don't think Yayo is hurting for money. I don't think he needs 50 Cent for money. But of course, when you're on a podcast just going off, it sounds great. Now, don't get it twisted. Yayo definitely is not taking this laying down. About 30 minutes ago, Yayo had a very slick response back to Jim. With all the rumors going around that Max B might come home next month, And knowing that Jim Jones might not be talking as crazy, Yayo went on his page to post this video of Max B.
Y'all niggas do, I don't do. I do the other thing. Everything. Y'all niggas go across the street that way, I'm going up. Holla at your boy. I do other things, man. I don't do what y'all niggas do. I don't do what niggas do. I don't watch niggas' money. I don't care. I just do what I do. That shit.
So that means you guys know exactly what's coming next. Nothing but complete and utter violation from Tony Yayo. Like I told you guys earlier, personally, I don't think any of this would be taken this far if podcasts did not exist. Jim just got his own podcast. Memphis Bleak just got his own podcast. And these guys know drama sells. You guys get in the comments below. You guys think Jim Jones was out of pocket for his diss to his Tony Yayo? Is there something else that I'm missing between Jim Jones and Tony Yayo? Like this video, subscribe to my channel.
Nah, it ain't no more to it. I don't think so, but I am on the outside looking in, man. Who the hell, how the hell would I know anyway? But I just think it's, 50 got smoked with individual one, a.k.a. Jim Jones. And Jim Jones know, CS2 back. And the rest of the crew know he did some telling and or some cooperation or I don't know. I don't know if he promised to do some cooperation. I just know he individual one. That's what I do know. I don't know if the nigga did no telling or not. I don't have no paperwork to prove it, so I'm not gonna put no snitch jacket on Jim like that. But I am gonna say that nigga individual one though. That part. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Anybody on here, man, that's new to the channel, man, and you made it this far, thank you. I definitely appreciate you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if I win you over. Like this video, leave a comment in this video. Please share the video, hit the notification bell. You will be notified when I drop these videos. Salute to the team, man. Salute to the Stand on the Media family, man, that been supporting me from day one, man. My A1s, my day ones, man. I appreciate that real talk, man. I really do appreciate the love and the support, man. Even when I'm not doing content, man. I get nothing but love from the team, man. So I'm just always humble, forever humble for that. The channel ain't shit without y'all. You know it's y'all the bloodline. I just get up here, play the content, and give my spiel. That's all I do. Y'all carry majority of the weight, so I'm forever humbled and appreciative to every one of y'all. Whether if it's every day or once in a while, it doesn't matter to me, man. Just any support, man, is big. Because we ain't guaranteed to have people to come and support our channels. Because a lot of y'all can make your own channels. If you did, I'd be over there supporting it, though. I promise you that. But I don't never take it for granted. I never take it for granted. So thank y'all again, man. I'm going to get up out of here. I've been on here since 3:30. This was a good one. I low-key want to go live tonight. Like I'm telling y'all, man, I'm just ready to get back into this content space, and just do my shit, man. I'm just so ready to do my shit. I got my head on straight. I got somebody in my corner that that keeps me on the narrow, bro. Keeps my head right, and I appreciate that. Blessings, man. Blessings from the UK. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. Real shit. Bugs Malone. Salute to you. We're not ready for that. We're not ready for that yet. Bugs Malone, man. Salute to Bugs Malone, man. I appreciate you for saying that. Salute to the entire UK. Where my girl from? Man, where she say she from? Damn it, she just told me in a voice note the other day. Damn it, that's gonna drive me crazy. But she's from something Wales. I always forget. You know what I'm saying? But older lady I met on here 3-4 years, no, longer than that probably. No, about 3-4 years ago on Clubhouse. She's from the UK. Her name's Claire, man. Salute to Claire, man. She might even be listening, man. But yeah, that's my UK family. She's been holding a nigga down, and she's from Tunbridge Wells, something New Tunbridge Wells. I think I'm close. I'm in the ballpark. But I salute to her though. Salute to her, man. But yeah, I got a good team of people that support me in my channel, man, and I'm just grateful. Very grateful. Shantae, thank you for all the comments you be leaving in the comment section. God damn, you put in that work. Lou from the Lewis is definitely in the building. Deuce is going live tonight too, right? I seen that. Deuce going, I seen that. His shit going, he going a little late, right? A little later than what he normally would do. Shit. Damn. So yeah, he might have that late night slot then. I'm gonna have to move around that. I just like chopping it up with the people, man. I might just say fuck it for the night, kick back, and do content in the morning. But nevertheless, I'll get to it. Man, y'all all take care, man. Let me kill this real quick so I can do this shit right. Yeah, that. Stand on the media, man. I love y'all. To the next one. Let's go. Nah, not Wells Fargo Bank. Nah, not Wells Fargo Bank. My nigga from the UK know what I'm talking about. Tunbridge, New Tunbridge Wells or something like that. I can't remember, but it's something New Tunbridge Wells. Something Wells. You know what I'm talking about. Zero Range, where you been at? Man, you ain't talking about the end of line, bro. Salute to you, man. Let me drop a bomb anyway. Yay. Salute to y'all, man. I love y'all for real. I'm not your average YouTuber.